There it is.
Come through in the money in the garden back.
Spot that cake straight out the gate.
All you independent women, some take us for whores. They say, why spend mine when I can spend yours?
What's happening, everybody?
Hey.
Ooh, shit, my levels are way too high. Welcome to Lights, Camera,
Cocktails.
We got a special surprise for you guys. Zenobia's in the motherfucking building.
Finally.
Finally here.
Oh
Oh my
my
God, it's good to
goodness.
see you.
In person.
We're doing it big today. Very
We
big.
are.
We're doing it big for a big movie.
Yes, a big movie. Last movie for musical month. We are all dressed to the nines.
I was doing can kicks.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I'm ready to drink.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's Friday night
And
and I
I'm
feel
feeling
alright.
right. Oh.
You know how much I hate that song.
But the party's here on the west
On
side.
the west side.
So we reach for cocktails and we speed it up.
Zenobia's about to make you a cocktail.
Because we're quarantined as fuck.
Guys, we've been missing Zenobia's cocktails.
I'm just
So
joking.
very
I
much.
actually truly love that song. That's one of my favorite songs.
I
Yeah.
don't gotta make shit tonight.
You don't. I made it and it's here. We are drinking the Moulin Rouge
Love it.
cocktail.
Ooh.
Are we gonna take shots of absinthe later?
I didn't see it on the bar. I thought we had it, but I couldn't find it.
It's a tiny bottle.
I looked for the baby bottle.
Damn,
gotta
somebody
know
ran
it's
off with
there.
I think
absinthe.
I feel like we got jokes for absinthe, but that's okay.
God damn.
I'll look for it again, and we'll take a
All right. Well, we are drinking a Moulin Rouge cocktail. It has 1 ounce of gin,
Mm-hmm.
half an ounce of apricot brandy, half an ounce of lemon juice, a couple dashes of grenadine, and you're going to put that in a shaker with some ice, shake it up, put it in a champagne glass, and you're going to top it with some champagne.
Yes. So what you're saying is that the dominant alcohol in there is gin.
Yes.
Oh shit.
So
Here we
I'm
go.
glad that we're back for a gin cocktail because it's going to be an interesting night. But it is mixed with my favorite, so
That's how our first night's gonna start.
it's going to start. So get ready to pop your champagne. Okay, here we go.
Let me get it.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice pop. It was ready. And you're going to top off the rest of your champagne glass with champagne.
Oh yes, you are.
Fuck yeah, that looks
It's a
good.
pretty color.
We will see.
It looks like the pink heather or the red heather.
Kinda.
A little bit.
We will see how that.
Have you tried this yet?
I have not,
Okay.
but it looks good. And we had all the ingredients. You're supposed to top it with an orange.
Pretty.
Gotcha.
Look at that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And that, my friends, is the Moulin Rouge cocktail.
Moulin Rouge.
Mine just fell in there. That's how it goes. All right, and cheers. I'm
Alright,
ready.
Cheers.
Cheers, you guys.
You guys are doing this in person.
In person. Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
Yeah. That'll work. That's very good.
That is a fruity pebble.
That's pretty sweet.
I love it. Here's your first job in Paris.
It's very refreshing. It's
It is.
It's a very French drink. I want to.
And that is the Moulin Rouge cocktail.
I love it.
That's a good one, you guys. If you have the means, get that.
I highly recommend picking one up. It is so choice.
Thank you for understanding what I was going down. Okay, so you guys are ready for a little bit of herstory.
Give me that herstory on that
On-
naughty water.
Well, no.
Ruh-roh.
We're getting a little bit of history on the Moulin Rouge.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I like that.
Okay. I figured, why not? So the Moulin Rouge Do you know what it means?
No.
Can we hook up? I don't know.
Okay, so
I'm assuming
In-
something along those lines.
you are so far off. In French, it means red mill, like a windmill,
Okay.
which is the shape of the building
CC.
that
Yes.
it's in. Okay, so that is what Moulin Rouge means. So there's a little fun fact for you. Next time you tell somebody, be like, it means the red mill. Boom, throw it at them. While you drink your Moulin Rouge red mill, which is why it's red.
Yes.
So yeah, it started in 1889.
Dang.
That is when the Moulin Rouge started.
1.589 is the number.
It's the number, and that's when this establishment dropped.
Okay.
So it is the birthplace of the can.
Yes,
Yes.
you can.
Yes, you can. And they can. So that's what the ladies there were doing. They said that it was one of the birthplace of women sexuality revolution because women got to do something that they were not supposed to do.
Totally bohemian.
Lift their skirts up and show their knees and their thighs and their pantaloons.
Get it.
And, you
The
know,
pantaloons.
Was this the start of burlesque?
It's not. I don't know. I didn't see that probably because burlesque comes a little later, but it's way more risque than can dancing. You know, this was like, oh my god, they're showing their legs.
They're showing up their skirts.
They're
my
bloomers.
God.
That's what they were under there.
So a lot of people would come from all over the world to the windmill, and they had like dukes and duchess come, and like low class and high class come around to drink champagne and to watch these ladies kick and lift their skirts up, and it got a little rowdy and stuff, but
yes, it
you
did.
know, a lot of fun was had by all.
But
You know, so in 1915, so 26 years later, it burnt down.
no.
I don't know why it burnt down, but it burnt down. And it took them until 1921 to rebuild and open it.
But it did get rebuilt.
But it
Yeah.
did get rebuilt and
reopened.
opened.
Okay.
And you can go see this place still today in Paris, France, the Moulin Rouge, the Red Windmill, and there's ladies in there canning and kicking,
Yes.
and you could still like drink it. I saw a whole thing on it. I was like, oh my god, I have to go here.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. I knew that was
We're gonna
coming.
do
Yes,
that
you
a
can,
lot.
can.
I can't wait.
Well, plus, I also read that the drink they serve there that you always have is champagne, right?
So yes.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
So I
Okay.
did notice that in the movie, that was all that they were serving in the movie. And so I figured, obviously, because it is France, the birthplace of champagne,
Mm-hmm.
it's, you know, why wouldn't you? Especially if you have dukes and duchesses
Yeah.
like in there. So yeah, everyone would get drunk, have a good time, and you can still go in there. Well, I guess not today, but when this is all
When this is
done
all
and
said
said
and
and done, you can go in there. You know, it's been open for over 130
Dang.
years.
Some
Damn,
history.
Gina.
So yeah,
This place is real.
this place is real, which I did not know as a child. I did know when I was younger, like, oh shit, this
Yeah.
place. I mean, older. I was like, okay, this place is,
It's really cool.
it's
The
real.
history is really cool.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of history
So
on the real Moulin Rouge.
I like that.
I think still to this day they are one of the highest places that has the most champagne that they serve.
Yes, they can.
Ashley did her research. Can you tell?
You know what? Smashly, I don't know why you're not telling me these fun facts of my favorite drink. I can't believe I didn't know this. That it's the highest.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's in my research somewhere. It's like thousands. Like it's a number in like the six figures of how many bottles they go through a year.
Popping
That's
bottles.
nothing. I do that every year
Popping bottles and touching
by
models.
myself.
That is your place to go to.
Yes, it is. One, I get ladies lifting their skirts. I love it. There's also men that dance there.
Hey.
There is a bunch of different races now
Good.
shown on there. And they work 6 days a week.
Dang.
Damn.
They do auditions all over the world for the best dancers all over the world.
That's
So,
amazing.
I love it.
yes. So that's a little bit of history.
All right.
So you want to tell them what movie we're doing?
Oh my
As
God.
if they don't know. We're doing Peter Pan, right?
Yes, we are.
There's a
Ron.
ferry. There's a ferry, right?
There is-
Tinkerbell?
it's a
Tinkerbell
different
is there.
kind of fairy.
Yes. It's a bunch of lost boys.
The
yes.
green fairy in this one. I don't know. Who do you pick? The green fairy or Tinkerbell?
And what?
Just in general.
Like in a
Tinkerbell?
fight?
No.
Oh.
Sure. Why not?
Tank.
Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
Tinkerbell's gonna whoop that ass.
If it's original Tinkerbell, not the nice Tinkerbell in the Tinkerbell movies or whatever the little
Not the
kids are watching.
Julia Roberts Tinkerbell.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
not quite as feisty.
She's not
Yeah.
what I wanted for my Tinkerbell.
Yeah, the cartoon Tinkerbell.
Cartoon Tinkerbell.
Anyways, guys, we're doing Moulin Rouge.
Oh yes.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Maya.
You're gonna have to sing all the parts, babe.
We're we're singing this for karaoke when we're done. Just by the way.
I'm Little Kim.
Shit.
Oh.
Who the fuck am I?
You're Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I can do that.
Okay.
Go fix myself a Twinkie or something.
So let's talk about the stats, y'all.
Talk about them stats.
Moulin Rouge, here's the stats. This movie came out June 1st, 2001.
Because it wanted the world to see.
I did not see it
I'm coming out.
on that day, but I think I saw it when it was on its way out of the theater.
Mm.
But yeah, I did go see it. The budget for this movie, $50 million.
Damn.
Translate that 2020 money, $72 million.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a healthy budget.
Yeah.
Well, the majority of that has to go towards rights for the music.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, for real.
A lot of it. I wouldn't say the majority, but a lot of it. I mean,
Yeah.
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 They did pay a healthy
At least
sum.
close to half, I would have to say.
No. 30 million for
you know-
rights?
I mean, all
you-
the music they use?
Yeah, do you know how much music different you have to pay every artist, and every artist has a different price
Right.
This is
for their how much
true.
their songs are. And even if you're just using a little bit, they used bits and pieces of different songs in a
That's true.
song.
But I
In
don't think
one
it would have
song.
gone into 30 million. I think it would have been closer to like 5 to 10.
And it
Like
was
one of the most
still
prominent
expensive, though.
songs is what is it? Smells Like Teen Spirit.
That one, you got
The
Material,
Nirvana?
you got
That one
Material Girl.
Yeah, but even
got
just
to
that
do-
one like has a big moment, and it was 125 grand to buy that song.
You have The Sound of Music,
Mm-hmm.
which already in itself, I don't know how much it is, but
Heroes
it's a
are
lot.
alive with the sound of music. I love it.
You got
Oh
the
my
Police
God.
Roxanne. You got to pay Elton John.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a lot of people you're gonna have to pay. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know how much it was, but I do
You
know
gotta pay
that
Paul-
one
Sir
Nirvana
Paul
song was
McCartney.
125 grand
You have to pay
because
Sir
of
Paul
what's her name?
Oh, I guess and
Courtney Love.
Courtney Loves Ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get on her later.
You
Just
get on her later. I'm not going near her.
She killed him. I'm part of that conspiracy
drop.
theory. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. I've seen some stuff. Okay. So it made $184 million.
Yes, it did.
Yes.
Translated in 2020 money, that's $266 million.
I think I got somebody
Millions.
else's top hat.
Millions.
too
It does seem a little big.
You don't have to wear it.
It's fine. I got the ears to hold it up. Them Will Smith ears.
So, yeah, it made a lot of money.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's worldwide money. And Rotten Tomatoes. Critics, 76%.
Well, bitches.
And audience, 89%.
There you
Okay.
go. That's pretty accurate.
I think that's a pretty good score for the critics, though.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't. I think that they're being selfish as usual. I think that this movie is an A-rated movie. It deserves 90 or above from everybody.
See.
Okay, well, Fresh Zenobia, 80%. Not that I don't.
Word!
I love the music. I love the costumes. I love the dancing. It's just some of the story that I'm not a big fan of. I personally have never been a big fan of love stories and like
He's a boy.
overly like lovey romantic movies lose me quickly. So this one's a personal. Not that the movie
Okay.
is not worth a 90%. Like if someone said that movie's 90% good, I'd be like, accurate. Like I wouldn't like be like, no, I don't think.
So the
but it's
issue
just,
is with Zenobia and this genre of movie.
Correct.
Not with
Gotcha.
the movie
Not
itself.
with the movie itself.
correct.
Therefore,
It's a great movie. It was well shot. It was well written and put together. I just had a little problems with, the whole romantic love
speed
side.
up.
Yeah.
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 It's just a little, it's
It's a lot of love in there.
a lot of love.
It's a
I
lot
think
to invest in.
I did read that Ewan McGregor.
Invest.
Ewan McGregor made a comment that this was his first role where he was just so much into love. It was just a lot.
Love is like oxygen.
It's too
Love
much.
lifts you up where you belong.
Well,
All you need is love.
I have to say, I would give my 6th grade self when I saw this movie 100%.
All you need is love.
Because it's got to eat.
All you need is love.
Chilling up on the streets.
All you need is love.
Love is just a game. Anyway,
I give it 100.
nice.
But I do
she
have to
cried
say,
twice this week.
But
because
you're a
she
loving
saw it
person,
twice
though.
this week.
I am. I'm a hopeless romantic, but I do
Yeah.
have to say, watching it as a kid from like 6th grade, I like watched this continuously all the way to high school. That I loved this movie and I loved the infatuation of love because I'd never been in love, so I loved love. And then watching it now because I haven't seen it in a very long time, my reaction was like, oh my god, Ewan McGregor's character was like, wow, you're a puppy. You're like, you're just, you're
So-
kind of immature.
When he finally got some pussy. It was he popped his cherry. It was his first one, and he was just
Wow.
instantly like,
He's like, "Ah!"
yeah. That's what I took off of it.
Yeah.
I mean, adult me took that.
Yeah.
Younger me, no. I was
Right.
just
You'll
like, this
end
guy
up
is.
wasting your life with a can dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you give it?
I give it. What would I give this movie? I'm gonna give it a 98%.
Cool. Bravo.
Yeah. The 2% is for one character. The
The batch.
yes,
The batch.
The
Yeah.
batch.
the spread your legs can
So
dancer.
she dances in Roxanne.
Yeah.
I knew that's what you were talking
Yeah,
about.
the one
You're
that's
mad
like,
because she
this-
says something.
Because she likes to start shit.
This play is silly. Why would the courtesan choose the penniless writer over the Maharaja?
I mean,
Oops, I mean sitar player. She has no motive to say that
Yes, she
other than
does.
wanting to be a bitch.
She does.
She's jealous.
Yeah, she got a big motive. Is that she been working in this theater
Yeah.
company, Cannon, and who is the bitch that's always in the front?
Satine.
This team's always there. She's singing all the leads. She's doing
And?
nothing.
She's
just-
jealous.
she's jealous.
She's jealous. Exactly. That's her only motive is to stir shit up.
That's a good motive.
That's not a good motive. I don't think it's a good motive. It hasn't been built up. It hasn't been established that she's jealous until that moment.
Could have built up her
it's
character
established that
development.
she's a bitch, but it's not established as to her being jealous of Satine. That's my only argument with the movie.
I took it as the bitch was tired of being in the background.
Yeah.
She was like, I am tired of singing back up for this pasty redhead bitch. All I want to do is... And she's
I
her
wanna
girl's
be the
past
star.
her
And I
prime
mean,
in the first place.
she's a
like
phenomenal
40
dancer,
years.
Yeah.
though. But
45 probably.
yeah, but
Great dancer, but she a bitch.
But she a bitch.
her scene, Roxanne, is my
Oh
favorite
my God.
song.
It's a great
Yeah.
song.
It's my favorite dance number. It's
Mm-hmm.
so sensual and like tragic, out all wrapped into one.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite.
It's a
And knowing
hell
that
of
that
a
bitch is-
musical number.
And you hate her already. You're like, bitch,
Mm-hmm.
you not only in this fake story of him telling you about a woman, Roxanne, leaving him and being a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
We have a dance
I know.
in the home of Buenos Aires.
I just want to do that with
I want to do that number.
Yeah.
Oh, for
I mean,
sure.
everyone does.
Yes.
You okay?
So get
I mean,
a learning. Looking at you, Jason. Get a learning. We'll have Skype dance parties. We'll learn it. Choreography.
I've been doing Zumba
I could
classes.
do choreography.
Free.
All right, the gin's kicking in. Fill me up.
Here
we go.
Oh
We're gonna
Down the rabbit hole.
We'll go
We don't
easy
got no
on the
absinthe,
gin.
but we're gonna get weird.
Oh my
Ooh.
I got you.
That
Save
orange-
the bubbles.
Tickles my nose.
Thank you.
I'm just saying. Can
All
you
right.
imagine if we took absinthe and gin?
Oh,
This
no.
would never get done.
No. We'd wake up the next morning here, like, what the fuck?
Okay, so you guys ready?
Yes.
I shit a squirrel.
You.
Oh, I'm sorry, champ. I think I ate your chocolate squirrel. That's how I'm picturing tomorrow morning if we had absinthe.
Yeah. The last time we had absinthe on the show, it was a very strange night. And
Yes, it was.
I did not like that. So
it didn't work out so well.
I'm okay with not.
We're not messing with the wormwood.
Because I thought about it and I was like, no.
I'm not gonna lie. If it was here, I would take a shot, but it's not, and that's the only
I
reason.
will
I don't think-
find it.
You can find
I
it.
will find it.
And we can take it tomorrow. That's fine. But
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Go off into France and see if you can't find the absinthe
Kylie
back
Minogue.
there.
Just kidding.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie. She was hot in this
I
movie.
know everyone found her hot.
She's still hot.
I didn't
You
know
should
who she
look her up.
was,
What?
but
I did.
I always thought like,
Can't
damn,
get
that green
you
fairy
out
is
of my
hot.
mind.
Like
Yeah.
if she wasn't 3 inches tall, she'd be really hot.
I just can't get you out of my head.
Ashley pointed out to me today that that's who it was.
Yes.
Except
La,
for the
la,
eyes.
la, la,
The eyes are Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes. Well, that's Scream. That's still his.
Yeah,
we'll
that's-
get into that.
All right.
We gotta get into something else.
Okay.
Oh, yeah? Word?
You know what time it is?
I don't know what time it is. Apparently Ashley does.
It is time for the motherfucking drinking game. Yes, sir.
It's so good to have you back.
Yes.
Because I can just know exactly what you're going to do.
Every
Fucking
time.
Zoom ruining my life,
Exactly.
ruining our podcast.
Every time.
Okay, so every
Shit.
time that they would do that over Zoom, it's just like off sync.
And it would just
wasn't
make me
always
so
right.
upset. I just be like, ugh, why can't I just do it right? Okay. So,
We straight up harmonized right there.
We
Bone
did.
Thugs ain't got shit. on
boom,
us.
boom, boom, boom. So, motherfucking drinking game. This was quite a hard drinking game to make
Oh.
because there is so many weird, random
So much.
things that there aren't a lot of things that are a through line through the whole movie that we can drink to. So it's a little shorter of a drinking game unless you guys have something to add into these.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to add some things.
When Christian
Oh,
is
sorry.
on
Go ahead.
his typewriter,
Ooh.
I like that.
okay?
Okay.
Anytime Nicole Kidman passes out,
Silly costumes.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure the courses did not help her on passing out because healthy bitches were passing out normal, just wearing
Yeah.
a corset.
Well, women in
Can I just
London
say,
must
like-
have learned not to breathe.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's a different movie.
I am wearing a corset right now.
How you feel?
I will say, if you need to work on your posture, definitely wear a corset.
All right.
Because, yeah,
The trainers, that's what they're called. People do that.
I don't know how
Do
it's going
they?
to be when I have to pee.
I should do
And
that.
it helps because it helps with your core. Apparently, I don't know. There probably are some wrong things with
this
it.
is like me slouching, but like it's forcing
You
me to
can't
sit
slouch.
straight.
Do they
Plus,
have like
they would
a
make-
male corset
sure
that
do.
can help me sit up straight?
They do. And it's like sweats, so it helps you lose weight in that area. I don't know. Why am I selling this?
That problem area
They're not
where
sponsoring.
we keep our extra cookies.
Yes. Do you guys have cookies?
Yeah, that's some cookies.
We will get some cookies after
I
this.
want some cookies.
We'll
Okay.
get drunk. We'll go on a drunken walk
Yes.
down to 7-Eleven or
Oh,
something.
yes, we are. Okay. So let's finish this up because I need some drunken cookies. So when she passes out. So you're going to take a sip anytime the Duke is said.
Mm.
Hey, Duke!
Duke?
That Duke certainly can't dance.
Yes.
Punk ass. The Duke's leaving. You're dallying with the writer.
I mean, he's old school on the typewriter, just
I saw you together. Yeah, he is.
just sitting there
Making a story.
making his story. You're
He
gonna
knows about what he cares about most in his life. Love.
because that's all. I don't know when
I
I
love
became
this
so
movie.
cynic about love. I don't even when this movie came out in 2001. I feel like that was my downfall of this movie is that I didn't like all the mushy mushy. I wanted to see more of the.
What's your beef with love?
I guess I've never been in love, not real love. I guess I'm searching for that real love. I don't know. It's just I'm not a like hopeless romantic person.
Yeah.
I can't be romantic.
Rodney, I
I
fucking
was gonna
blame your
say
ass.
you fucking ruined it. Rodney ruined it. You beat me. I was about to say his name.
I'm so.
It's been a
She's
while.
so angry, Rodney. You ruined it for her.
Tell me Rodney didn't take you to see this movie. I know he took you to the movies.
No, I didn't meet
What did you
Rodney
guys
until
go see?
college. We watched our first date. We went to go see. Oh, what was that movie with?
See, it's taking too
Robert
long.
De Niro and Joe Pesci. Not Joe Pesci. Robert De Niro and Al Pacino in it, where they were like partners. It was like the first movie that they actually like did together, and they were like
Oh.
looking for what was it called?
Heat?
Not Heat. Not Heat. That's old. This came out in like that. I don't know. It was a cool
Something
date.
guys.
We also saw like fucking The Hangover and a bunch of other shit. I was
Rodney.
I was a good romantic person for him, and it wasn't. I guess.
So reciprocated.
He did give me
So
my
it
first
was
set of
his
diamonds from like a
Aw.
dude. So
Diamond.
Diamond.
I know. Why am I not wearing diamonds? What am I thinking about?
God damn.
Diamonds
I
are
didn't give her
my
those diamonds.
diamonds are my birthstone.
Are they?
They
Ooh.
are.
And her favorite drink, champagne. She bougie.
I'm bougie, huh? Maybe that's why I'm single because I have diamonds and champagne.
Cooks ain't that expensive.
It's not. I'm a cheap date. In and out, and I'm good.
And a mimosa.
Yeah, if I can get a double
Dude, that
double from
actually
In and
sounds
Out,
like it would go really well
Right?
together.
Yeah.
it does.
Of course, you already know.
Yes, I do. It does go good.
Oh, I missed you.
Okay, so you gonna take a simp when someone kicks. So when they're doing the can,
All the high kicks and shit.
I'm not gonna say every individual person, but like if you see a group of people kicking,
Yeah. It's a lot of kicking.
Nicole Kidman be kicking.
Yeah. Little small person girl that sings right after Nicole Kidman passes out.
Yes,
She be kicking.
She be kicking. The dudes in the
She got a voice too.
Yeah.
the dudes in the Like a Virgin movie.
I was
they're
gonna
just
say,
kicking
yeah.
in the
Touch
scene.
for the very
First time. Ugh.
Creepy ass.
That is my least favorite song, and I don't like a lot
Yeah.
of the ballad songs between them.
That's my
that's
favorite comical song.
he's just
Just
so
because of the Duke
weird.
and how
Right.
weird he is.
he's too weird for
He's
me.
so weird.
The whole time I'm just like, he is such a raper. I can't.
He is.
I can't.
He for sure
He's
is.
such a raper. Okay, so you gonna take a simp
Uh-huh.
when you see somebody drink.
Ooh.
So there's some champagne.
Like
Yes.
with Zamo.
Mm-hmm.
You be drinking that
Champagne,
absinthe
there's
left and right.
absinthe.
Absinthe.
Those bohemians drink a lot.
Job in Paris.
Dancing with the green fairy just out there.
Uh-huh. Then he's out there getting drunk again all by himself.
He is.
How wonderful wife is. Now you're in a world.
And he has like a fire next to him. It's so weird. I'm
Dude,
always like, you're gonna burn your
I
little
love
arms
him
off.
in this movie.
He does do a good job. You gonna take a simp when Harold, is that the dude, the guy who runs the
Harold, yes.
you?
Harold Zidler.
Yes. Every
And his
time,
diamond dogs.
every time he be spying on her,
Oh.
cause he be looking at her through the window with his like fucking
Mm-hmm.
stethoscope.
Mhm.
Wait, nope, wrong.
Yeah. He's a creeper.
Wait,
for sure. He's
stethoscope
always,
isn't that like
Yeah, that's
Telescope.
what doctors.
telescope? There we go.
Yeah.
Immediately, I knew I was wrong though. Immediately, Jen hasn't got
But
me
he
yet.
is always spying on
Yes,
her. Like
that
when they're
is
very
dancing,
true.
he's like looking through the curtains. The Duke certainly can't
He
dance.
he lives like across the street, like right above her, so he could like look into her apartment. So
My little strawberry.
yeah, he be
So weird.
creeps. He be creeps. So when he be creeping on her,
Yeah.
take a simp.
I don't think it's a sexual thing though. I think he's just about that money.
Yeah.
I do get that, but either fucking way,
So creepy.
Yeah.
if you don't sign up for Big Brother, then no, someone shouldn't be watching you all the goddamn time. Okay. That's just so creep. And watching it as an adult, I was like, ew. And he looks creepy, and he's always just like, oh,
Yeah.
what is she doing? Who's is she? Oh, she better be fucking him. Like he knows that that's what she's supposed to be doing,
Right.
and he's peeping on her.
Yeah. He's making sure things are going accordingly.
And then once he's like, oh, they're having sex. Oh, they're having sex.
Like,
Like he's gonna be.
right on
I
target.
can't remember what he says
Right
at
on
that
target.
moment.
Right on target.
I just think of John Leguizamo again. He's got a huge talent.
Which is why after he sang to her, she was just like, yes, for real, I'm gonna stay with your broke ass, laying that pipe. So
It's a bit funny. Feeling
it's feeling
inside.
inside.
My
So
first boner.
so you gonna finish your drink
I'm working on it.
when the two lovers meet. So when they meet, you gonna finish your drink.
Like when he first sees her, or when she like shines her titties in his face and is like, "I believe you were expecting me."
That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah,
Okay.
when she swings
Yes.
up to his little area, and he won't dance with her. Oh, ooh,
Oh
ooh.
my god,
Ugh.
that irritates me.
Me too. We'll get on it. So you gonna finish your drink
Finish that drink.
when
Why are you looking at me?
because when the Duke
Uh-oh.
sings like a virgin.
Nice.
Okay.
He's standing over Zidler.
Because all I want to be focused on during that is finishing the drink and
Is
making another
drinking.
one because
Yes.
it's creepy. Okay?
You'd need another drink after that
Oh my
number.
God.
Touch for the
But
very first
apparently, you
time.
guys, apparently
Like he's so
that,
creepy and like ratty.
that
Sorry, babe, go ahead.
No, that song, that whole number took. I read a week to film.
Nice.
I don't know if that means a week of like 5 filming days or like a week's worth of 7 filming days, but not consecutively.
Ooh.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Either way, like
That's still a long time.
that's a long ass time
Can
to
I-
do a musical number.
Can I give you a fun fact? They had to mop the floor with Coca-Cola so that the dancers wouldn't slip while they're kicking and
Yeah.
dancing around the floor.
Which is weird to me because I get they're wearing dress shoes which are super slippery,
They are.
Uh-huh.
but
They're doing a lot
like,
of kicking.
But wardrobe can put rubber on the bottom of their shoes, or art department could have just made the floors not slippery.
Or they could have bought a 2-liter bottle for $3.50 because they
just spray
they
the
probably
floor.
already was over budget with $1 million
That's true.
worth of
Yeah.
music. And
So they're trying to save by buying Coke.
Yeah, they just did the cheapest way possible, like pouring Coca-Cola
So
around.
after
I
I-
mean, it's an easy fix.
I
Not
just-
only that,
Yeah.
maybe they didn't have the supplies on the day. Maybe it was a
Maybe.
situation that they in filmmaking. That's what happens.
Well, it was
You
filmed
have
in Australia.
Curveballs
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
well, I just want you to think about that the next time you
Yeah.
watch that scene, and just think of them being like,
I was
Yeah.
like,
because that's what their
Sticky as
feet
fuck.
sounds like.
I was thinking
Sounds
of
like a
like
sticky
for
movie theater.
sound, it like when they walk, it's like
Oh, I'm sure the whole thing was done
Dubbed over.
Dubs over.
Well, I'm 90% sure there was no sound for that entire thing anyway, because they sang all.
MOS
Yeah, they sung all that in the studio,
comes from the German word "nicht auf Sound."
and they're like,
It's
"Who cares?"
only video.
I never knew that.
Did
Wait,
not know
say
that.
say it
What?
in English again, not in an accent.
But it
The
comes,
term is MOS.
Yes,
It's
right.
Literally, it's an abbreviation for "nicht auf Sound." It's a German phrase,
Oh.
but basically in English it means no sound.
And now you know.
And now,
The more you know.
and that's half the battle.
What's up, Playhouse West
was really
Film
cool.
School?
I didn't know that. Yeah, G.I. Joe. Okay.
I'm gonna give you a little more slack on your.
Thank
there
you.
go.
Okay, so you gonna finish your drink
One more time.
when she dies.
Oh,
That is a sad ass scene.
Yeah.
Dude, I think they both did a fantastic job in that death scene.
Yeah.
So
Like he is, it's one of those situations where he is crying
Uncontrollably.
uncontrollably.
Yeah.
well, yeah, he met her about a month ago, and he's
Lost
in
his
love.
virginity to her.
He lost his
apparently.
virginity. I just want you to think of the story that way because it makes a lot more sense.
You're gonna don't ruin this movie for me.
It was his first lay.
It was his first lay, but he was also already in love with the idea of being in love.
Yes.
And she was not. It was far from her first lay.
She was in love with that D because he was well endowed.
He was well endowed, but more so than that, she was in love long before then. She was entranced by his passion when he was all nervous and everything,
And he
and then
sang.
all of a sudden he got her attention when he looks out the window of the elephant and he sings at the top of his lungs, you know.
What is he saying?
I don't know, I can't hit that note.
My gift is my love.
She stopped
You
moaning.
can do it, I know you can do
I'm
it.
sorry, but if Ewan McGregor opened his mouth and sang like that to me, I would have fell in love right away and dropped my
Right.
panties.
See, we were talking about dropping panties earlier, and now it's in the podcast.
There'd be a.
I don't
What was
blame-
it? There'd be a hole in China.
I don't blame Satine for falling in love with him.
All right, I'm gonna
because-
learn how to hit that note. My gift
Whoa.
is my
He
soul.
did- oh, ooh.
You notice I looked away from the mic.
But it did reverberate off the walls. That
There's
wasn't
some echo in
bad.
this.
That
one.
wasn't
That
bad.
wasn't bad.
That was pretty good.
It's the champagne.
This is making you feel good.
But like when he hits those notes, immediately all the lights in Paris light up.
Oh yeah.
They want to know like who the fuck is that? And she's in the room. She's like, oh, okay. You
So
got
I don't
my
have to-
attention.
I don't have to fake pant.
No. Yes, this is what I want. Naughty words.
Oh yes, not, don't
Oh,
stop.
yes.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Let mommy help you.
He's like, what's that?
Does that inspire you? It's so weird.
And she tries to pop him some champagne, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
said no. I would never say no.
Right?
If you
If
want,
I was the Duke, I would have taken that champagne.
Right.
Like homeboy's like, can I offer you a drink?
if
Is
you
that how he talks?
Yeah, the old man.
you did.
Oh,
Oh man.
they're imitating the Duke.
No. No, when everybody comes in and they're like, how's
Wait,
the rehearsal going? This is
What-
like the most comedic and dramatic movie ever, so I'm just going to
I
be
love
quoting
it.
the whole thing. I'm
Yes.
sorry in
Don't be
advance.
sorry.
I get to do
that-
all my voices tonight.
Is that the drinking game, or I have some stuff to add?
Yeah, go ahead, Ad.
Throw it in there, babe.
I say drink every time someone says love, says the word love,
Okay.
because through some research that I read, apparently the word love or lover or just love in general is said 143 times in the movie.
Damn.
We should be lovers.
We gotta get drunk.
We can't do that.
It's a movie about love. Get drunk while, yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Oh, I actually have another one.
What's that?
I want you to take a sip every time you can identify a song, but you have to say like the name of the song
Okay.
and who sings the song. So you're like
Ooh.
Material Girl, Madonna, you know.
So if you
Gotcha.
can make it into a game where, like, if you're the first one who says the song and artist right,
hmm
then
Everybody
everyone
else has to drink.
Ooh, I love
That's
it,
kinda
love
fun.
it, love it, love it. Yes, exactly.
All right.
So yeah, I like
Well,
that.
I'm not going to add too much then. I'm just going to add one thing, and it's more of a techie situation. So take a drink every time that you see the movie Fast Forward.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that one.
Yeah. So when it's usually with Harold Zidler, like when he's doing the backflips and then all of a sudden he's like, let's can.
He's a guy.
Or when he's talking to the Duke inside the elephant and he's like, you know?
They do that in So Exciting.
The audience will stop at cheers.
So exciting.
It will run for 50 years.
I love it because that scene is really cool.
Man.
Because it feels like what someone would do if they were trying to make up a dance on the spot for everybody to get it. Like, they're not doing anything really, just like jumping up and down. And like, okay, everyone do this, do it like this.
They're,
Like,
they're all on the same page.
Yeah.
They're all on the same
well,
page.
minus the Duke.
yeah.
He's a weirdo. And in the end, should someone die? Dead silence.
So
exciting.
The audience will stop.
They're like, yo, dude, I don't know what
No,
you
you
wanted.
fucking weirdo. But that's my thing. That's my little addition because that's a signature Baz Luhrmann thing.
Very
It
true.
is.
Our
Very true.
director.
All right, well, that's the motherfucking drinking game. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, drinking game. All
I'm so happy right now.
right, so can I break you off a little bit of Broadway history?
Yes, but
On the Moulin Rouge.
after
To the
you
Moulin
bump
Rouge.
this,
Cheers.
you must bump this.
I will bump.
We got some Broadway history. All right.
Yes.
So some of you guys might not know because it is quite recent, but Moulin Rouge has been turned into a Broadway musical.
About fucking time.
Into a theater.
About
For the
time.
theater. So it is about time.
Yeah, it is
I mean, if you're gonna turn any movie into
for
a
sure.
musical,
Definitely.
so Moulin Rouge, when it came out in 2001, was the beginning of the musical
Yeah.
rebirth that
Yeah.
we are kind of seeing as
Modern day.
right now.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say the Bohemian Revolution.
The
No,
Bohemian
that was
Revolution.
1901.
1901.
100 years before.
Exactly. It is, right? Oh,
Yes.
that's true.
Congratulations to your first Bohemian Revolution show.
Yes. And so it came out and it was like the first musical nominated for an Oscar in like 40 years, 30
Yeah.
years, something like that. It was something crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was that long. I think it was like 10 or 20.
The
But
fir-
it was a long ass time.
The first one, Beauty and the Beast, in 1992. That's what I read.
Oh, you're
That's
what I
right.
read.
That
it
is
was, well, it was nominated for Best Picture.
Best
Best
Picture.
Picture.
Like it'd been a long time before something was nominated, a musical was nominated for Best Picture.
and it was a good jukebox musical and people enjoyed it. So finally they turned it into a Broadway musical.
Finally.
I love it.
God
So on
damn.
July
It took 20 years, guys.
July 25th, 2019, this show dropped on the old Broadway. And that's really all the facts that I have on it.
No.
That's because COVID shut it
Because
down.
COVID
Oh my
shut
God.
it down.
Don't make
Dude.
me sad.
I literally tried to find, I was like, well, how many runs has it had thus far? And I couldn't even
There's
find
nothing
that.
No.
because
There's
yeah,
nothing.
I also tried to do a little
So,
bit of.
it's yet
hus-
to be
Yeah.
created. that
Yeah, I mean, they're
history.
going to have another season out there so we can all fully get to love it. But yeah, from what I can see and hear, it is a smash success.
Yeah. It has to be.
Now, since we are talking about a Broadway show, a musical, I did try to do some work on Tony's
Okay.
facts.
What's the Tony?
It's an Antoinette Perry
Oh,
award.
okay. I know
And
that.
she is the bomb. And I tried to find out what is the qualifications for you to make it on the old Broadway. And apparently it changes every year. There's new standards of what
Really?
it is. So even the cutoff date of when you can even submit for an Antoinette Perry Award is changes. So in 2017 it was April 24th, but then in 2018 it was May 30th, or just something their standards for what works was kind of hard for me to figure out. Maybe next year I'll know some more about it, because I started going down a rabbit hole and I was like, I'm coming up with nothing, but I'm wasting so much time looking at this. But yeah, it's kind of like secretive. Like I don't really
Interesting.
know if someone else out there knows. Let a sister know because
Should
Share
just
me.
email
I want to. The
Lights,
people
camera,
need
cocktails.
to know.
Yeah.
with your headshot and resume.
And no
'cause
ass.
Zenobia's single.
I am single. Dick pics.
Well, you just made me a little sad.
In the
'cause-
headline, in the subject line, parentheses, dick
Dick
pic.
pic.
Dick
I won't
pics.
open it. Trying to see that shit?
No, you made me a little sad because this movie was one of the movies I watched continuously with my gay best friend Jeremy Rodriguez.
Why you gotta be a
Who-
gay best friend?
Because he was my first gay best friend.
Because he wasn't just a regular best friend, he's a gay best friend. That's a different. That
he's
is
the gay best friend.
I have met Jeremy. I know Jeremy, and he is the.
the
the
Wait a
relationship
minute, the
between
Jeremy Rodriguez.
the relationship between a straight girl and the gay best friend.
It's
It's a bond that can't be broken.
yeah.
Like they will scratch your eyes out for each other.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
But we
not even the
watched-
girl.
We watched this
I said
movie.
they both.
Like we watched this movie religiously, and we always told each other when we were kids growing up doing theater, like, oh well, we'd love to be in this musical. If they have to make a musical of Moulin
If they ever
Rouge.
did blind casting,
I mean, yeah, they
your
are
name
doing
is
blind
Ashley
casting right
Leung,
now.
and his name is Jeremy Rodriguez.
We would.
I'm not saying your voices aren't
I
perfect
mean,
for
we'd
it,
always
but
sing this song to the top of our lungs, and we were just in love with this musical.
let me hear you right now. Audition.
There's nothing that says that they have to be white,
But what
though.
I wanted to say was, this year of 2020, I was planning on visiting Jeremy in Pittsburgh, and then I was going to take him to New York with me and see this musical together because we would always talk about it as kids. And now that it was finally on Broadway, I wanted to treat him as his birthday gift to have us see this musical together. But then fucking coronavirus happened, and this just isn't our year, but it will
Yeah,
happen.
you did
It'll
tell me
be.
about that.
It will be back next
Yeah.
year. I mean,
Well,
the Tonys have been postponed. Like
Everything's
the
been
whole
postponed.
year has
everything.
been.
I don't know how they're gonna figure things out.
It's just a big asterisk on 2020.
It's
Yeah.
gonna take at least a year to get back on track with everything.
But we're not here for that.
This is the one time I'll say that hopefully Jeremy doesn't listen to this episode.
Because you want to be surprised.
And then you can still surprise him next year.
Delete it.
Delete it.
All right. Well, that's.
Come on, babe. Audition right now. What would be your audition song for this Broadway play?
I don't know. I don't want to stop. You're putting me on the spotlight.
She can't.
You're a theater person.
She can't do
You
it on the
jump
spot.
to these moments.
Obviously, become what may.
Come what may.
Yes, that's exactly how it sounds.
That's how it's supposed to be sung, right?
Can I give you a fun fact?
Ooh.
Wow.
about-
Come what may.
You ready?
I make you sound so good.
So, come what may
hmm
is the only original song in this entire
And
movie,
it's so good.
and it was originally written for Romeo and Juliet, the 1996 movie with my bae Leo DiCaprio in it.
Who's Bay?
My bae,
Word?
baby.
That's my dude.
Yeah, your dude, my
That's his
bae.
dude.
Yes, it was. Oh, you mean that Baz Luhrmann movie?
Exactly. And so it was not.
It wasn't used.
It wasn't used for the movie.
Yeah.
So they saved it, and it was like, you know where we could put this?
Yeah.
Moulin Rouge.
And another love movie.
But because it was not written for Moulin Rouge, initially, it was not eligible to receive a nomination for the Academy Award.
That's
No.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they couldn't
for best
nominate-
original song. it
For
couldn't
best
be
original
used.
song.
It should have won, honestly, but it
Yeah,
couldn't
I don't
be
know
nominated.
what song won that year, but it definitely would have been a contender.
Yeah.
I have a theory about
96?
this.
Isn't
as
that
well.
Titanic? It's probably My Heart Will Go On.
No,
No,
in
in
2001
2001.
when Moulin Rouge
Oh.
came out.
What do I think? Oh, I'm thinking Romeo and Juliet came out.
Yeah. So I have a theory as to why it wasn't used in Romeo and Juliet, and that is because your boy Leo cannot sing. So he actually wanted to be in Moulin Rouge. And he even auditioned in private with Baz Luhrmann. It was just him, Baz, and a piano. And he did a little bit of singing. I want to say that he sang Stand By Me or something along those lines. And Baz was like, yeah, Leo, I don't think this is going to work.
Isn't he Australian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about how good I could do. It's a little Cockney, isn't it?
It's very cocky.
I get confused with Australians and British.
They're good day, mate.
Wait, I can find it.
Down under.
No, denuncio. It's not.
It's more of a draw.
Yeah, I'm not gonna find
Good
it right
day,
now.
mate.
Baz is a little different.
Baz. Okay, so let's talk about him.
All right, Baz Luhrmann.
Let's hit him.
All right, Baz Luhrmann, born in New South Wales, Australia. Now he doesn't speak like the "g'day mate" type of accent. Baz is an amazing director. He's one of my favorite directors. I love his point of view. He is very much about his production design. When you look at this, when you look at Romeo and Juliet, when you look at The Great Gatsby, his pictures are beautiful.
Yes. And it does feel like Romeo and Juliet in this movie, and that's probably why I liked it. It's because it felt like that one so much.
We should watch that after this, after we go get midnight cookies.
I haven't watched that movie in a very long time,
Me
so
neither.
I'm down.
Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah.
And The Great Gatsby was beautifully shot.
Yes.
I'm not a fan of the story initially.
Of Gatsby?
Yeah. It's just like the ending, it's just not...
Well, Gatsby.
It's another love story.
Yeah. It's another love story. They're all love stories.
Damn it!
It's another
But
love
we're going to watch
story.
Romeo and Juliet.
Do I have a type that I don't like?
Maybe.
Possibly. But in the end, should someone die?
Yeah. Maybe that's why I like those ones.
We're going to watch RMJ after this.
Can I just point out that the production designer, Catherine, what's her name?
Zeta Joe.
McPhee.
Her name was Catherine Martin, close. Catherine Martin was the production designer on Moulin Rouge and Great Gatsby. And she
Nice.
won for both.
Nice.
God, I'm sitting there. Great
So she
Gatsby was
is
beautiful.
amazing.
Now, who
Amazingly
saddled
talented.
their horse to who? Was it Baz who saddled to Catherine, or was it Catherine that saddled to Baz?
Usually with a director like Baz, you settle with Baz.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
And by all means,
He-
stick with it, girl.
Yeah.
You're gonna get another one.
But
He
they-
has a type of movie that he likes to make.
Yeah.
And he has to find people that can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So she was just on the top of the list of being very good at what she does
Yeah.
because
So she is 2-time Oscar nominated or Oscar won?
Winner.
Oscar winner.
Winner.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why does this remind me of Jim Carrey's speech at the Golden Globes? Hello, everybody. I am 2-time Golden Globe winner, Jim Carrey.
But they both, Baz and Catherine both did research together for this movie in Paris and in India.
India! It's set
Yes.
in India!
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm a little drunk.
that did.
Yeah, they did their research together.
I'm going to take off the top hat.
Yeah, they said they like went for a month and
Yeah.
like learned their shit.
Yeah, they watched Bollywood movies
And
in
I'm
India.
sure-
You know how to dance like that.
And I'm sure
Tell me that isn't so cute
It
on
did
her
look
head
cute.
versus mine.
you did.
I
I feel like you should be like putting on the Ritz.
All right, let me see it then.
So they
Hey, Robin.
Oh no. Nice throw.
So they got to go to the real Moulin Rouge
Yes.
and check it out. They, like you said, they did their research, so they try to figure out what time period of the Moulin Rouge they'd like to focus on. And it says 1900 or
Yeah.
1900s.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one. So that means it's right before them.
It's like the turn of the century.
Yeah, the turn of the century. So this is before it burnt down.
Mm-hmm.
This is when all the dukes and duchess were really coming in there. So I mean, they picked their time period and in the history of Moulin Rouge and making the city of Paris, which is usually featured as being obviously the city of love, but it's always a backdrop of whatever story is placed there.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like in this movie, like Paris backdrop was Moulin Rouge. Like everything was heightened to the feel of this small bar.
Even the
whatever.
moon has a face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Creepy ass.
Yeah.
Isn't it the moon that's singing at the end? It's like,
It's like Harold's face or
that's
whatever,
how it goes,
right?
I do appreciate that Baz went with a more modern take of showing the 1900s Moulin Rouge.
Mm-hmm.
It was modernized along, like, not only
High
with
saturation.
not only with the music, but with the camera movements and even with the production design and costume design. It was modernized.
And the music.
That's what I said. The music.
Oh, you did. Sorry.
The gin's hitting you.
I mean, he likes
so
to
weird.
he likes to do the period pieces, but done modern
And it keeps
style.
it keeps the audience's interest.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps it interesting, which is just so cool.
That's his little stamp.
Because he either turns something super old into something modern, like Romeo and Juliet, which is like the oldest of the oldest shit, but made it so that it was in now.
Yeah.
Their swords are guns. Their horses are cars. You know,
So
like
cool.
yeah,
These heartless hinds.
yeah. You know, like he flipped it where you're like, ooh, I've never really seen it like this. And then he did Moulin Rouge and Gatsby, where they're set in an old period, but they're still using modern music and, you know, film
New music.
style, you know, of doing things, and it works.
Yeah.
And not too many
even-
people can pull it off.
I might point out his executive producer, creator, collaborator of The Get Down.
Oh, okay.
Also, old music, new style.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. Season 2, I don't know if he was on it or not. Kind of tanked. But season 1 was the shit.
Yeah.
It was good.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
It's a new day.
So, there was a lot of things that happened on this set.
Oh?
One of the things that happened on the set is that Baz found out that his father passed away.
Yeah.
So he did have to take some time off to collect himself and mourn and grieve for
one.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Day 1 of filming, he passed away.
Yeah. So it put them out the gate behind schedule because there's a lot of things you can do in film. You can replace the lighting guy, the cinematographer. You can even replace your star.
Yeah.
But one thing that is almost impossible to do is to replace your director.
Right.
Like,
Especially
Director.
Baz Luhrmann.
yeah,
There's
because
nobody out there like
replacing him, the man who co-wrote this script and has the vision in his head,
Yeah, it's
It's
here.
just not- it's not gonna be
Hidden
good,
away,
yeah.
lock and key.
Yeah.
Nobody else can get to it but him.
you can't replace them. So
No.
they started off behind.
Yeah.
Up Schitt's Creek.
But before
with
his
a paddle
father
this deep.
Before
Yeah.
his father died, his father did tell him focus on the movie.
Yes, he did.
So that's why at the end credits it has in memory of and in his father's name
No,
at the end of the movie.
I don't be paying attention because
You don't be watching them DVD credits?
I mean, can. No, I'm not a big DVD, like, unless the songs on the trailer,
Yeah.
like, on the credits are good.
They are.
Working at the theater for many moons,
That's true.
when you're an usher, you
Yeah.
stand outside waiting for the people who sat there to look at everybody's name, even though they don't know nobody in the goddamn movie. And
But we do that when we do know
I get
some
it, but
people.
you know the people in the movie.
Okay.
These people don't know about anything in the movie. They just sitting there. And I understand, because you could just IMDb and see that they were on the movie and be like, I went and saw it.
I'd go all Billy Walsh on somebody. Show some respect for the below the line people.
But all I'm trying to do is clean up the popcorn that you spilled,
I didn't
so that
order
the
any.
next person
I always throw my trash away.
We do.
throw your trash
we're
away.
Great moviegoers.
I fucking hate people
Don't
who don't
leave
throw
your
their trash
cups
away.
and your popcorn. I think
Dude,
probably
pick up after yourself.
Pick up
You
after
do that
yourself.
shit at
I
home.
swear, after this quarantine, and when movie theaters open back up, it'll probably be a requirement to throw away your own fucking trash so that
Good.
the employees don't have to touch your germs and
Mama
shit.
didn't teach you how to pick up after yourself? Shit.
Who-
I'm gonna tell you, Daddy.
Who just throws popcorn on the floor?
Right?
Kids.
Who do that?
The
Kids.
same motherfucker that throws their heels on the next arm seat.
Yeah.
I do that. That's me. But I don't drop the popcorn. That on me.
You make sure that there's nobody sitting like to
Well,
the left.
that's
Oh
or
why-
yeah,
the right,
no.
though.
If no one's sitting in front of me,
But that's
yeah.
why I always choose
Margot Robbie does that.
the handicap aisle with the bar in front of your feet, so you put your feet on the
Yeah,
No,
we're very.
you
we love those seats that are right behind
the handicap.
Don't
Y'all
give away
need-
our secret.
No, y'all need to step your game up
Dude, shut
and
up.
go to theaters that have reclining seats,
true.
so you don't gotta put your feet on
That's
nobody.
Oh, those dinner and a movie theaters are dope.
Or
Either-
just one with like your seat
Yeah,
in the
I'll
because
closet.
the one I used to work
fat
at,
ass cheeseburger.
all you push the button, you lean back, your feet kick up. I ain't gotta put my feet on nobody's back of the seat. I got a recliner.
Next time I go to one of those, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, how's it going, buddy? You know how to make a good fella?
I brought some limoncello with me.
Don't worry about it. I got you."
Smash, you pull the limoncello out of the purse.
Sir, you're not supposed to. Hey, you want a tip or not? Shut up.
Shut up.
Make me my good fella. Keep them coming.
I think
Thank you,
I
Linus.
think Baz is a fan. I think Baz is a fan of putting hidden gems in movies.
Oh?
Yeah.
Well, you got one?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yes.
Tell me this.
I don't remember the
Yes.
name of the sign, but the apartment building or motel that Ewan McGregor stays at,
Oh.
that sign, I don't remember what it says, but it's like, it's in
This is
French,
maddeningly
obviously. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
When they show him like through the window and then
Right.
there's that sign.
What
Yeah.
does it say?
I don't know what the sign says.
What's
It
it
says
say?
something.
What's it say?
There's some
Translate.
words, possibly some numbers on
But
it.
that same sign is shown in Romeo and Juliet
Okay.
in the beach. It's the same sign.
Nice.
Ooh.
They tied it together.
Jelly bean.
I
Thought you
forget-
gonna tell me what the fuck it
I
said.
forget- No.
Y'all gotta watch the movie to find out.
And then
Support
did
your
you
local
notice?
filmmakers.
Did you
I'm
notice
kidding.
that
Baz is fine.
That is, yeah.
At the end when Ewan McGregor is writing the story when he's all
Uh-huh.
sad in his apartment?
And he's finally
Well,
coming
it
to.
zooms in at his window and it goes like into his room.
Yeah.
There's the bird in the cage
Uh-huh.
right
Okay.
outside is the canary. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same bird that was in Nicole Kidman's dressing room.
Word? Oh, shit.
Mhm.
Okay.
Give me another one.
She ain't
That's
got
all I
no
can
one.
think of so far.
Okay.
Give me some more.
I got one.
What you got?
So we know that Baz and other people in this cast is from Australia.
Australia.
Mate. And he did something pretty cool.
What did he do?
So the Australian premiere of this movie
Mhm.
was held in a small country town called Taree.
Okay.
It sounds right.
Okay.
It sounds right. Taree. I gotta say with confidence. He was in a small country town called Taree. And that's 200 miles outside, 200 miles north of Sydney.
And I would drive
200 miles.
and I would drive 200 more just
La,
to
da,
be
da,
the man who
Walks
walks
inside
inside a
the
Bad
bed.
Lerman movie tonight. Here we
Yes.
go.
Oh
my Okay, so it's 200 miles north of Sydney, and Baz, that's where his family was, like in a smaller town outside of that one, and they had a family-owned gas station company, or station, I mean, for them to, they're part of the community. So he held it at this small town, and he sold tickets. And he sold 250 tickets, and they were selling them at like drugstores for the
No
premiere for this
shit.
movie. Yeah. And this is in 2001, yo. He's doing this in his small Australian little hood because he wanted his people to be like,
He wanted his
yes,
community
Yeah.
to see this movie.
to see this movie.
That's really cool.
And
It's like,
I-
your boy did good. Come and check me out.
Your boy did great.
Hell yeah, he did.
And
I am a fan.
I am a fan.
I love
Yeah.
that.
I can always tell
Fuck, I
his
don't know what
movies.
that was.
Blah, 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 blah.
Greetings from the interior.
Yeah, so I always do. I feel like when I see his movies, I know they're his movies.
Oh yeah, he has a very specific handprint on his movies.
He does. And he's great.
Yeah.
This movie not opened, but when they like did a sneak peek of this movie,
Mm-hmm.
they took it to a small, I don't know, somewhere around here, but they took it somewhere outside of the city.
Calabasas, probably.
And they didn't tell anybody what movie it is. And this reminds me a lot of how they did it in my hometown, Riverside, for the movie Gone with the Wind.
Okay.
So they like kind of went into place and refused to tell people what this movie was going to be that they were going to be able to watch.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you want to see a
And-
free movie?
You want to see? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
If you're like you want to see free, yes. I don't
Uh-huh.
know. I don't care what the next word is.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Let's go see this.
Not if you Mackay Pfeiffer. Free comes with your dick right up your ass there, Jimmy.
Have you ever had a dick up your ass? Not that bad. I don't know. I'm just joking, but you left that door open.
Curveball. There you,
left
go.
that door nicely open for me. But
Wow.
so they did this premiere and people watched it, and some people left because
It was
they
a
didn't tell them it
musical.
was a musical, and some people just
Haters.
can't handle the fact that musicals are so much better than any kind of form of entertainment.
Right?
Because it's acting and singing and dancing, the
It's
three best things that you want.
Musical.
They were
A musical.
they were probably Republicans that walked out. I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
Wow.
Wow, you trying to get us in trouble on the show? I didn't say
We don't
that.
talk politics
But
or
she-
religion.
Sorry.
She's probably right there.
I
It was
mean,
people who did not appreciate the great musical talents of this cast.
Yes.
So they walked out, and the majority of the people stayed
Fuck
and
yeah.
enjoyed it. Like the majority
gonna
of the
please
world who
everybody.
watched this movie
Yeah.
stayed and enjoyed it. So they made a point of not saying that it was a musical because they wanted people to give it a
Stay,
chance.
Yeah.
And it kind of worked. And they
Yeah.
saw that the people that enjoyed it were all different ages and races and genders that, they were like, oh,
we got this in
we
the bag.
got this. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So I think that's pretty cool.
That little
That's
soft
awesome.
open. I like that.
Mhm.
It was a rock pop opera musical.
It's a
Rock
jukebox,
opera.
jukebox musical, man. It's where you take pop songs, rock songs, and you put them in a musical that they're not intended to necessarily be in.
Is that like Rock of Ages?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And
I like that movie.
I did read that Baz took the stories of three operas
Four
to make
operas.
his three operas to make the
Five.
story of Moulin Rouge.
I mean, it feels very.
One fish, two fish, three fish floor.
It feels very West Side Story is
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet. So I get that.
Oh, we
because, like,
watched that movie recently. What's that story? I'm sorry, I'm drunk.
I've never heard of it.
Oh my goodness.
What's West Side Story? Yes. So it's one of those.
No. I'm cutting you off.
Shit. You're too
No,
slow to cut
stop
me off.
it! No! Oh no. He is very excited that you're back, obviously.
She fucked up.
Look,
Give her that one. There's more in here.
all I want to say is, I better be able to get some cookies after this. So don't get too drunk.
I hope 7-Eleven didn't change their hours.
All right, give
you
me
know
that
what I
one. There's
mean?
more in that one.
Oh my god.
You're the one that told me that the podcast works better when I'm drunk.
It does.
It's like the drunk train.
I
Yeah,
like
you're
drunk.
because you're the one
It doesn't
editing
work
this
if you're not
episode.
drunk. Oh shit, you're right. Hey, it's
You
111.
think you're better than me?
You think you're better than me?
I went on the Jersey train and
Hey!
I went on the train from New York to Jersey to go visit family, and I watched that episode while I was on it because I was like so excited. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm on the train!
You're
I'm
on the drunk train.
train."
I love it.
Yep. You think you're better than me? So yeah,
It doesn't work unless you're drunk.
I was quite drunk and pretty buzzed.
Nice.
Me and Helen just
Meaning crossfaded.
yeah, we killed a blunt before I got there, so that was nice.
Helen. I miss Helen. She's so
I miss you, boo. Okay,
All right.
so
great. Baz Luhrmann. That's what we were talking about.
Yes.
All right. Before we move on from Baz, I will say he's got a new project coming out. It is an untitled Elvis Presley project. Interesting. I don't know if I'm on board or not, but I do love Baz Luhrmann.
can
That
I say,
being said,
I want to
Tom
say,
Hanks is in it, so I know you're on board.
you just changed.
Down.
You just changed what I was about to say. I was about to be like, there has not been a successful Elvis Presley movie ever. Like, I feel like it always either gets like underdone or it's just not what anybody wants. No one's like, "Oh, did you see that new Elvis Presley biopic?" No, that's never happened ever. But you said Tom Hanks is in it.
Exactly.
I already think it should be nominated for an Academy Award. I don't know. I say give it a chance because Tom Hanks is the greatest actor. How come we don't do enough movies of his?
I don't know.
We did one.
Can we do Castaway?
Castaway, Big.
Fuck yes. I
We
love
just
Big.
do a whole year of Tom Hanks
Wait.
movies.
I want.
Bachelor Party. We're going way back.
Okay.
Before Splash.
I like this. I was about to say Splash. I was about to be like Splash. The Burbs.
The
That's
Burbs.
probably my second favorite.
We have
I love the
A
Burbs.
League of Their Own, dude.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about it. You know what?
Just to see him throw the glove at what is his name?
The little fat ass
Stillwell
kid.
Angel.
He's like, I got him this time.
We're gonna win.
You're gonna live. You're gonna little fat ass.
Oh, I love Tom Hanks. Well, I will say that they cast
I don't care. You said Tom
virtually
Hanks.
unknown to play Elvis Presley.
As you
which
should.
I think that you should. Exactly.
You should, because Elvis himself is too big of a icon for you to put somebody like Thor in there
Yeah.
to fucking.
When you put a famous person in, you're trying to put a square peg in a round hole. Stop it.
Well,
Find somebody who's right for the part.
Baz did say that he was looking for like a good actors to play the role of Satine, and why am I blanking on Ewan McGregor's character?
Christian.
Who had to be strong actors, but
That's my pod, Christian.
But,
That's my pod.
but could also sing.
Yes. Sorry, Leo.
Sorry, Leo.
I love you, dude. You're my dude.
Yeah, you're a great actor.
Till my dying day.
You're a great actor.
They could have West Side Storied him.
But I can't sing either, man. I get it. Maybe it's us Scorpios. I don't know.
They could have West Side Storied him. I probably would have been pissed.
I would have been
Yeah.
upset.
But
You know, if you
I
can
wouldn't have
sing
known
that
him-
good, play the part.
I would have known about it for years later, and by that time I would have already liked it. So
Yeah.
that's fine. I'm glad that he didn't do it. He don't need He don't need to get every goddamn thing. He's Leo.
Because Leo, he's gonna
Fuck.
be fine.
He is beyond fine.
Not only that, he donates a portion of every movie he makes to saving this goddamn planet.
Yeah.
And he fine.
But he ain't in this movie.
He ain't.
He's not, but he
He's not.
auditioned.
He
He
did
auditioned
audition.
because him and Baz have a great relationship. As you know,
They got 2 movies under their
Yep.
belt.
two. Yes,
Yes.
they do. See, he's like, sorry, Leo, I can't put you in this one.
Will you
But
stop?
have
Because
you heard
you're
of
not
Big-
Australian.
I know I'm fucking up so bad. My
Stop
brain is
it.
not
That's not how he
translating
sounds.
differently right now.
Because if he listens to this, I am so sorry.
Baz is not gonna
Baz,
listen to us.
You don't know. You don't
That's
know.
why you
That's
gotta,
true.
you gotta
Stranger
have,
Things has
Man.
happened.
when you
I'll
post, you
tell you
gotta
right
you gotta
now,
hashtag Baz
I
Luhrmann,
am
hashtag Moulin
sorry.
Rouge.
Baz,
in advance. I can't do an Australian accent.
Baz,
That being said,
I
how
don't know
about-
this fool. I've never seen him in my life. This is the first time we met. Okay? I just want
How about I just do Toulouse for the rest of the episode?
Okay, perfect.
go. All right, so let's move on.
All right. So the first. I can't do it. I'm too drunk. I can't fucking do
Oh
it.
no. Oh no.
All right. This is just Zenobia and Ashley's episode. What did you do?
She pulled a me.
I'm trying to help
No.
your ass out.
Nope.
She pulled a me.
How could you? I'm gonna get that drink back. That was a long drink.
So what I
It was a simp.
It was
So
not.
what-
it
what-
was a sound.
What I mean by that is when I'm out and I notice that friends are wasted, but they're still drinking, I will take their drink behind their back, down half of it, and put it back.
Is that
So-
where I'm at right now?
So how does that help you?
I have a Safeway home always.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
always there. When we're out and about, I'm like 2 drinks, 3 drinks
Yeah.
max.
Would you
Or-
come get me from Riverside and come
course
take
I
me,
would.
Take me home.
Even from that weird ass, what is it called? Romano's?
Don't
I've never
you-
been. I'm curious.
It is not
Don't
weird ass.
you-
It's not weird ass. I'm just drunk.
I love that place. I miss that place.
I'm picturing beer and pizza personally.
You're not wrong. Both of those things are sold there. You want some hot wings? We got sandwiches.
You go there. Mark goes there.
He does.
Apparently, my cousin Stephanie goes there.
Monique comes once in a
Stephanie.
Monique comes once in a while. I mean, it's a thing.
Okay, I
You
gotta
know,
check out
I had my
Romano's.
cousin Jonathan and Kat came through there. You know, Romano's is just close to the house, and I truly, truly miss it. I think about my bartenders a lot because I'm always worried about it. I'm like, dang, right now they're closed, not making me a mimosa right now.
I know.
Terrible, terrible what they did.
Getting tipped. Okay.
All right, well, Christian, it is time to talk about our actors, and the first one that we were going to talk about is I got a little Cliff Huxtable going on there.
I don't know what you're doing. I'm
I'm losing
going
my
with the flow.
damn mind, is what I'm doing.
It's that fucking Jen
We're
because
gonna
I'm
talk
feeling
about
it too.
Carolyn O'Connor, and in this movie, she plays Nene Legs in the Air. Yes, that's her name.
Who is she?
She that bitch
Who?
that tells on
Oh,
him.
she the bitch.
I like her.
I like
She's a
her.
bitch.
I
like-
know that you hate.
She a bitch.
What she did.
Yes,
She
which
is
she
a
played-
tattletaling
she-
bitch.
which means she
she's
played
an
her-
angry, upset with her own life because it didn't work out the way she thought. Bitch.
She played
It's
her.
the life of being a theater person.
She played her part correctly.
She played her part correctly. No. Don't get me wrong. Caroline is a great actress.
She did a great job.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at her
No.
that she's upset that she's not the star.
That bitch.
She did not know that Christian was going to be like have a hit out on him
Yeah.
and shit after that. If she knew about that, I doubt she would have done it.
Well,
Wait,
did you?
Christian didn't have a hit out on anybody.
At the-
Yes,
yes.
there was a hit out on
On
him.
On him.
Yes.
They're trying to kill you.
So if you
I found my
notice,
Toulouse. Okay.
if you notice at the end when they are performing spectacular,
Spectacular.
Caroline's character when the security guard is trying to shoot Christian,
Uh-huh.
she is also helping
Yeah.
get the security guard off the stage.
Too
Yeah.
little, too late, bitch. You fucked up.
She didn't know.
She
I don't-
didn't know that.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
care.
saying.
She's still fucked up. She's still angry and hateful.
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb, but I'm pretty sure it's a strong limb to hold my fat ass. Okay.
You're not fat. What did we call it earlier?
Fluffy.
No.
No.
Oh, corn. Luscious?
COVID lumptuous.
Yeah.
What
No,
it was called?
corn luscious.
We were talking about COVID and how you're either getting fit or you're getting
Fat.
curvy. And
Or
even
lumptuous.
you've actually, I haven't seen you in 2.5
Corn
months,
lumptuous.
and you're looking good.
I've been out there
You've
doing
been
my
dropping
walking,
some pounds.
and yeah, I'm trying.
So, but we called it some curvaceous or COVID lumptuous or something
Corn-
like
Corn
that.
lumptuous.
Corn
Corn
lumptuous or
It
something
was,
like that.
I had a good one when I was sober.
We're drunk. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that
Okay.
every woman has had at least one moment when they felt like they weren't getting enough attention. They felt like they were underappreciated. They felt like they were faded into the background, and they said or did something that not necessarily was meant to be as big as someone's trying to shoot this dude. or someone's getting their ass beat,
Mm-hmm.
but they have said something sly, mean,
That they wish they could take
that they wish they could take back.
Sure.
Okay.
So that's something that I would say that every woman has done at least once. And I'm not going to talk for men because I'm not a man, but at least a woman would say, like, you know, I probably shouldn't have been super catty for that one time when
I can speak for men, and I'll probably say that every man has done that too, but that's still not an excuse to go the way that she does it. This character is downright bullshit.
There's two ways you can handle this. You could do what she did, where she's like, look, she actually isn't doing the wrong thing.
She's angry at herself. She's not angry at Satine or at Christian. She's angry at the way her life turned out. It's not Satine's fault that she's in the spotlight.
I get that. But she's also doing the right thing because she's cheating on this guy who she's claiming to be his partner. And when he's not looking, she's sharing looks and kisses with this dude and then fucking this dude in his apartment. So she is cheating on somebody. And when someone is getting cheated on, a lot of people will drop some hints like, oh, you should probably look at them. They're really close. Just even something
Agreed,
like that.
but you can see at first glance that the Duke is a shiesty motherfucker.
He is a shiesty motherfucker.
Who is evil at the core of him.
He
You
is.
have to understand that
He's not somebody that you should be protecting.
This was the theater world, and Baz projected it correctly. Where in the theater world, performing arts world, there is a lot of jealousy and there is a lot of backstabbing.
He
So I
didn't.
think-
She could have done. She could have showgirled her
I've
and
never
pushed
seen that one.
And pushed her.
ass
You
down
never-
the stairs.
What?
I don't want to
It's
see
called
Jesse Spano butt ass naked.
She not butt ass
It's
naked.
not. It's in a tasteful way.
It is for a stripper movie, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. Yes,
Okay,
it is in a tasteful
compared
way.
to the Players Club, how is it?
I think it's more tasteful than the Players
Yeah.
Club.
Okay.
To be
Wow.
honest with you,
Well,
I
I
can't
right?
don't
believe you've never seen that movie.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Just okay. One, the dancing is
Before my time in the first place.
it's off. It's off, but I love it. It's a horrible,
it's a good,
great
it's
movie.
a good story.
It's Jesse Spano, though.
But
yo.
to get rid of the head showgirl,
Yeah.
you push the bitch down the
Yeah.
stairs.
That's
Now
what
she-
they do to her?
Yes.
Wow.
So you can do that.
Yeah.
Can
or
I
you can
point
just
out
say a
that
slime-
both of them have seen Showgirls and I haven't.
Multiple, many times.
Yes.
I've seen it in the Castro Theater in San Francisco. Every year they have one weekend where they do show
High def, yo.
Showgirls. Yes, but if you order I think it's a $20 popcorn, you get a free lap dance from a male or female stripper in the lobby. So
What the fuck?
I have experienced it
For
that way.
$20?
Yeah, it's like
I
$20
go pass
for a
up a
popcorn.
sale, son.
You get popcorn
And you get popcorn.
and you get popcorn. Yeah, and so people are sitting there and they
Bachelorette
get their
party.
Here's your
Noted.
popcorn, sir. Nah, I'm good.
they get their little grind on, and then you next and you get your popcorn. You go watch it.
Now,
So-
what kind of lap dance is this? Is this like a full song or is it like that strip club song? Also, how stale is the popcorn?
Popcorn good. Dance short. Okay. So
It's
I've
that
been
DJ version.
Yeah.
I've seen it twice.
You get what you pay for.
2 different years. 1 year I had a man stripper and 1 year I had a female stripper. I was like, well, I don't even like popcorn.
Oh my
I
God.
really don't.
either.
I don't like
I'm
popcorn.
not a popcorn person. I hate the way it gets stuck in your
But
teeth.
I bought it for a friend so I can get a lap
She bought
dance.
it for a lap dance.
I truly did, and it was fun. So
Oh,
I
that's
think
funny.
Caroline did a great job.
she did a fantastic
She did a
job.
fantastic job. Caroline is a great actress.
She's still working?
I just hate her character. No, actually, I don't think she is. Her last movie was in 2014, a TV movie called Carlotta.
Never heard of it.
Blah.
I think I did hear of that movie.
She,
But,
her
uh,
dance scene
yeah.
is my favorite scene in the
I don't
entire
think that
movie.
acting
God.
was her main thing. I think she is
She's a
more
performer.
of a dancer, so maybe she's more of a theater person, you know? But, yeah, she doesn't do a whole lot of TV
Yeah.
or film. Maybe she'll come back and do some more. I'm not sure.
Maybe she choreographed some shit. I don't know.
Oh, she's Australian?
No, she's from the
Oh,
UK.
okay.
It's different.
It's different.
It's different.
We'll drive you mad.
I mean,
Roxanne.
she made me love that song, but
I always liked the song
love
Roxanne
that song.
by the Police. I think that is one of I that's my favorite song of theirs. Their version of it is amazing.
Amazing.
And this version of it is like, what song is he singing?
What do you mean?
Christian?
Yeah, because is that another song, or is they just added some lyrics to
I
it? Because
don't know.
it sounds familiar, semi, but then I can't.
I'm not
Please
sure.
say.
Deceive me,
Yeah,
baby.
please.
But
Leave me
before
when I say
I love you.
No, that sounds like a song. That sounds like a song.
Her hand upon my hand.
I'm not sure. I think it is a song. I'd have to look it up, and I'm too drunk to do so right
I
now.
don't remember, but I don't know what it is.
Zaz, are you listening? Help
Gotcha.
us. Oh no, babe.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm not
fine.
that
I'm
drunk.
fine.
I am a little drunk. But before we move on from Caroline O'Connor, I will say that she did do a lot of theater. And in 2002, she got to play Velma Kelly in
I
Chicago.
love it.
I am Velma ain't dumb.
I love it.
I know it's not the same, but
I know, but we just did that movie, and it was great.
it's a great dance movie, so I could totally see that, especially the women being stuck in not Grease, not West Side Story.
Okay.
I'm talking about Chicago with the
Chicago's a
women,
great, great.
being stuck in prison and the
There,
dance.
I'll drink some water for you guys.
I bet she was probably like the French lady dancer because she has a great dance sequence.
She played Velma.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
she
said
played
she played
Velma
Velma.
Kelly.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That is right.
But never give your heart to a woman who sells herself. It always ends bad!
We'll drive you mad.
Roxanne
What is this?
is
dude's name?
portrayed by Mr. Jacek Coleman.
Jacek.
Yes.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I've never heard that name before.
Jacek.
My dude works.
I mean, I would hope so.
He fucking works. So in this movie, he plays the unconscious Argentinian, perfectly conscious one moment, and then unconscious the next.
He's like, oh, I don't like it.
Guys, he's
The years
narcoleptic.
are alive with the surf of music.
Yes, narcolepsy is a real thing.
Yeah, it absolutely is. It
Can I-
absolutely
Can I
is.
just share? So when growing up doing children's theater, our head makeup designer, she was narcoleptic. So there, we always made fun of her, but no, it was it's a real condition.
It
so
really is a real condition.
When she would be doing our makeup, we would be sitting in her chair. She'd be doing our makeup, and she would always have to lean on us for some reason. And she was older
It's a
too.
safety precaution.
It is a safety. So she would not only be doing the makeup on her face, but she would be grabbing our head and leaning. So our necks got very sore after a while. But she would be doing her makeup, and then she would just fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have to constantly like wake her up, and then she would just keep doing your makeup.
You're like, bitch, wake up.
Yeah.
I got to go on stage in 5 minutes.
I know.
So
but she was
Thank you,
narcolepsy
fine.
is very dangerous, and it is a real thing. If I
Yeah.
can get serious for just a second, I'm sorry to bring this up, babe, but I did have an ex-girlfriend whose best friend actually died because of narcolepsy.
Oh.
So sadly, she was narcoleptic, and she was simply in her room, just like doing her makeup, and she fell asleep. And sadly, when she fell asleep, she fell over, and just like in He Got Game, where her nose got hit on the corner of the table, it actually went into
her brain. No.
And she died.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So narcolepsy is not. Don't get me wrong. It's hilarious the way that they portray it, but narcolepsy is a serious condition,
Yeah.
and if you know somebody that is narcoleptic, please look out for them because it is a dangerous thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now that being said,
Let's bring this back up. I got
Mr.
a fun
I'm sorry,
fact for
I
songs.
had to point that out. But Jacek Coleman is fucking good.
I mean, he made me love that song, Roxanne.
I love him.
I can't imagine anybody else singing it, honestly.
No,
Like, okay,
he's got that rasp to
Yeah.
him.
this is how old I am. I do remember having that on my iPod
Yo, yeah.
back
whole
in the
soundtrack.
day.
I still got an iPod.
Soundtrack.
But what
We play
made
it
me
for Robin when we go on drives.
the worst thing for me was that it didn't do the whole him talking about the
Oh.
seduction. It just
Oh.
starts with, "We'll
drive
drive you."
you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, and I always be like, I love the whole him
his
setting
speech
up.
beforehand. We have a dance
You're like, ooh, what
in
is
my
he talking
home of Buenos Aires.
about? Oh my God, yes. And then he's like, the whore. And she's like, oh, me? Yes.
Me, yes.
I'll come be your whore, yes.
I know, she
And
comes
then, you
laughing down. She's like,
And then, like,
here
you know,
we go. Here's my moment.
you
to
just get to
shine.
watch, you know, her dance with him. And then you get to watch to look at everybody else's eyes, looking at her, lusting for her, slowly coming up, taking their turn. Like, yeah, let me get some of this. Let me get some of this.
Yeah.
And it is so beautifully done. It reminds me of like something you would see on So You Think You Could Dance or something where you're like, oh my God, who put this together? This is gorgeous.
I
Like,
got you.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic song. I think that both Jacek and Caroline did an amazing job.
Are
Yeah.
they dancers?
Caroline certainly is.
I'm a dancer.
Because I feel like that I'm a dancer and I have taken, you know, many of courses, but I'm not a dancer. You know,
I mean,
I'm a fun person who likes to dance. I'm not.
I'm gonna give you a fun fact. Jacek, who plays the unconscious Argentinian, he's Polish.
He's Polish.
He is.
What? Wow, he plays a very
Wow.
convincing Argentinian.
Yes, he does.
He does.
He is Polish.
He looks no Polish.
No.
Does he look Polish?
He,
When he's not,
looks
like, all dark
what
and, like,
the rest of the
moustachy.
world
So,
will
like,
look
so-
like once
just
we
show-
finally get done fucking each other.
Just showing
Just a
Zenobia
creamy,
how he
We're
looks.
all gonna be beige.
Like,
you know, a caramely looking
seriously.
person.
yeah.
Let me see.
He's like,
We'll drive you.
Roxanne.
so did you know?
He's
Did
so
you know that? So in the movie Moulin Rouge, all the can dancers they have different looks and different costumes based off of men's fetishes.
Oh.
Yeah. So for example, like she's the like Spanish fetish, and then
Okay.
there's also like the baby doll, the dominatrix.
I did not know that.
I'm a dominatrix because I want to whip, bitch.
Yeah. So if you look
You gonna wear the mask too?
when you watch
Yeah.
the movie again, just look out for those different dancers and the different fetishes.
All right,
gonna
well
look
then,
into that.
What's the buff dude in the suspenders playing?
It's
The one that
Mandingo.
knocks out the Duke.
He's just a mandingo.
He's a
as
mandingo.
the
What?
women.
I feel like his character is underdeveloped.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And
I
he
agree.
has very pivoted parts in this script
Yeah.
for you to develop him.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this sounds bad, but he reminds me of what's his name, like Big Jim or Big Saul on Gone with the Wind.
Okay.
The slave who, like, you know, runs.
Yeah.
He runs the rest of the slave, and he saves Scarlet when
Yes,
she's
he
in the
does.
wood and everything. I feel like that's how his character
Sure.
was. I don't know if that was a distinctive choice because he's African American,
Yeah.
but
Possibly.
French in that time with black people was a lot different than American people with black people. A lot different. So, you know, I don't know, but I feel like he could have did a little more, just a
Yeah.
little more, because he saves them like twice.
Yeah.
He
And
saves
he
them
only
twice.
has one line in
He
the movie.
saves them twice.
The only thing he says is, "I understand."
And he saves them twice.
He knocks
That's
that
what
Duke
I'm
the
saying.
fuck
Yeah.
out.
You
That's
notice
what
that
I'm
they
saying.
cut to his reactions a lot.
He does.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
because
I
he's
wish
black
that I
and he
could
just want to be
find
like,
him.
I'm happy I'm just here so that I can just, you know, work and fade into the background as being a black man.
Right.
But I feel like as much as you put into them singing to each other about how much love they're in, which is important, but goddamn, how many songs do I need about it?
I want to say
He could have had a song. I bet he had a gorgeous voice.
So I think that character is played by a man named Keith Robinson, but I'm not positive
There's
about
just no
that.
picture.
There's no picture. And if I'm not mistaken, that character doesn't have a name, but in the credits it's listed as Le Petumain. So that's really all I have. If it is Keith Robinson, he has been successfully acting up to this day. He's even got a TV series right now called Mystery Road, where he plays Reverend Tom.
All I'm saying is, he saved a bitch.
Yeah, yes he did.
He saved her.
Yes, he did.
And she didn't even say thank you. Okay?
No.
How many times do quiet black dudes have to save white women?
For thank you.
Nothing. I'm just saying, watching it as an adult, that is something that bugged me. I was
Gotcha.
like, because it's not like he's a
fantastic.
background person.
He catches her in
he catches her when
flight.
she falls.
Nobody else down there in the crowd could have done that
Couldn't
shit.
even try it.
With them biceps.
He catches her, carries her to the back.
Lifts her ass up.
The fucking Duke's about to, like, kill her, rape her.
Knocks
and
his ass out.
he
One
knocks
punch,
his-
machine gun.
knocks him out and saves her. And she's like, oh, he was gonna blah, blah, blah. Instead of being like, oh my God, black man, thank you.
Right?
French black man, you killed it. Thank you. This is the second time. I need to bake you a cake or something. Like, yeah.
Shit. He could have easily been Christian. My dude is sexy.
He is very sexy. But we only heard, like you said, one line.
Ads
So we don't
for
know if he can even
days.
talk or sing.
He got that V shape.
Hey, you know how I feel about black man.
How you feel about black men? Yes, please.
I feel like Nicole Kidman when she's like,
Yes!
yes.
Oh my God.
That's
That
me.
gets on my nerves when she does that. I'm sorry. That's my only argument.
I'm
with-
ready to talk about her whenever you are.
Not yet. Not yet. We ain't got to her yet. So we got to talk about Jacek Coleman, my Polish dude who plays the unconscious Argentinian.
Fantastic job.
I think he does a great fucking job.
Yeah.
He is so great. And it is clear after this, he has done 82 different projects.
Who is
He
this
goes
again?
from TV show to TV show, and he's not like a co-star, which is like on one episode. He's on multiple episodes of Melee Zagan, Mustangs FC.
Who is
The
this again?
Disappearance. This is the unconscious Argentinian.
Which one was that one?
Who sings
The
Roxanne?
Here's Our Life with the sound of music.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
it.
Well, we're still on him. Yeah.
I could have just gone with Roxanne, but either
But
way.
yeah,
so he
I've
doesn't
seen his
do a lot of U.S. projects. He sticks to, I think, European projects.
where's he from?
He's from Poland.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense.
So that's where his bread and butter is.
UK is the second
So
highest.
he has
movie
worked
and TV.
consistently ever since. So I think the only reason that he did Moulin Rouge is because it had an Australian director. Because in his IMDb, he has only done one other project, from what I can see, that has been a United States movie, and that's Children of Men, which is a fantastic movie.
I like that
It is
movie.
a cinematic
Yeah.
masterpiece. If you want to see
Okay.
how a one shot is actually done,
Yeah.
watch Children of Men.
Yeah, that's true. That was a
Holy
good one.
fuck. When they do that thing with the ping pong ball,
Mm.
hot damn.
I mean, it was. I felt like it came out of nowhere, but it was a good one.
For sure. Oh, he also did Defiance. So that's another one that was like American. But he's very selective with what he does that isn't, I think, European. But still working to this day. He just did, like I said, a TV series called Mali Zagan. And he's got a TV miniseries called The Woods that's coming out soon. Probably after COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
But
ready for a fun fact?
give me that fun fact.
Here's a fun fact. I'm pretty drunk right now.
I'm pretty drunk right now.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
I think I need more gin in my glass because I'm not.
That's not.
I put more gin in your glass.
No, not champagne.
Not champagne. That's how drunk Zenobia is right now. Ooh, this is a fun one.
Okay, that's
easy. Don't get her too
Hold
drunk.
on, hold on.
I got it.
Shut up.
We up all night to get lucky right now.
All right. Oh my God, that's
Up all
right.
night
We
to
have
get
to
lucky.
Daft Punk is
Daft
one of my
Punk.
favorites.
Bill Rocco, what's happening?
Featuring.
Pharrell.
Mr.
Yes!
Pharrell.
I
But
have
our
that.
boy worked on that
Yeah.
song.
Oh yeah, Bill Rocco, who created the theme song to Lights, Camera, Cocktails, helped record that album for Daft Punk.
You've never told me that.
I mean, it's never come up in conversation.
Daft Punk is one of my favorites,
Oh, okay.
like bucket list of who I want to see.
Okay.
That is my most expensive vinyl that I've ever bought. $45 was
Oh.
for that Daft Punk album because that song came out
Yeah.
and it blew my mind. I started listening to the whole album in like limited press. I had to buy it.
Yeah.
Next
Dude.
time I come out here, I will bring it because it's one of my. It literally is
It's a
one of my
great- yeah.
favorite
great
albums.
soundtrack.
It's
Great.
so good.
Great fucking album.
Oh my God, get out of here!
One of
You
my
just
saddest
blew my.
things is
One
that
of my
Bill
favorite
Rocco
songs.
has not been on this podcast yet.
One of my favorite songs was done by a person who made my theme song,
Yeah.
our theme song.
Yeah.
Get lucky, man. I feel lucky.
Yes,
Okay, so here's a fun
absolutely.
fact. Since you just blew my mind, let me pick up my brain and put it back in. The diamond necklace that Nicole Kidman wears,
Yes.
that the Duke gives her,
Duke.
take a Sam, was real,
Yes, it was.
and it was made with 1,308 diamonds.
Damn, Gina. How much was that thing? Because we had a little debate,
had a debate.
earlier.
I got you. So it was 134 carats, and it cost roughly a little bit over $1 million to make
Okay,
it.
it was 1
It
million.
was 1
I don't know
million.
why I had 3
He had
million.
3
in my
million
head.
in his head.
And it was the most expensive jewelry ever used in
most
a-
expensive prop.
Yeah,
prop.
most
in movie
expensive
history.
prop
In movie
in movie
history.
I
history.
think is still the most expensive prop.
Yeah, to this day, if I'm not.
All I want to know is who got to keep that.
Where is it
necklace?
God
Is
damn.
it with Nicole Kidman?
No,
doubt
Baz gave it to his wife because he probably he was like, "Girl,
Did he
I'm so-
really?
I'm sorry, I spent so much time making this movie.
Here's the
I got you something."
$1 million diamond
Right.
necklace that you
I'm
can't
here
ever
now,
wear in
girl.
public.
Here's an apology for making this movie.
I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just joking, but it sounds
Hey,
real.
I heard a story. This is a little off subject, but I heard a story about Steven Spielberg once that he was making a movie and he was having some troubles at home because his wife was upset about him constantly not being home. He's like, I can't even say this on air right now because it might be bad. But he said, I can't blank you because I'm blanking my movie right now. And that's all I'm
Got
going to
it.
say about that.
Yeah, but are you married to your movie? Or are you married to me? Because
Right.
one of us need to get fucked, and it better be me.
I didn't say that.
That's what I would say. That's what I would say to him.
That's not what it said. Well,
I'm
I'd
just
climb
filling
into
in
bed
the
and be
blank.
like, do whatever you want to me, just don't wake me up.
Like, look,
Speaking
I'll
of,
Robin Shabatsky that shit.
Oh, Lord.
well, so speaking of like a very expensive prop and just the amount of money they threw in this movie, I remember a fun fact you told me was
Fun fact.
the one song, the most expensive song.
Nirvana.
Oh, Courtney loves punk ass.
Yes.
Jeez,
Well, no,
yes.
but what song during?
Is it Smell Like Teen Spirit?
Yeah. Dum, 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 dum.
So this is
Yeah.
the song they perform when they're doing like the can.
I
Yes.
love it because they have the old people like
Yes.
entertain
So
us.
good. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
So Courtney Love charged them $125,000 for
Yeah.
that song. Not only that, but this person,
Courtney Love.
yes, Courtney Love, demanded that she audition for the movie.
Yeah. She agreed to let them use that song as long as they agreed to let her audition.
I ain't mad at that.
But she wanted the part of Teen.
Yeah, but did she get it?
No.
No.
Well,
she
then
definitely
all she
Then
wanted was a
obviously-
chance. That's all
Sure,
she
but
wanted.
then she took that that denial as to like she acted like a child because she didn't get the part.
She a crazy
And-
bitch. But I ain't
She's
mad at
crazy.
you for leveraging what you have to get your foot in the door. The bitch
What?
did kill
Hey,
Kurt Cobain.
She still
If
made money
anything,
off of the movie.
she did.
My argument is, why is she in the controlling interest of that
Right.
song? Just because she was his wife. He's not the only member of the band.
But he wrote it.
Ah, damn.
He wrote it.
You got me. You got me.
So she owns it.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the band members who
Yeah.
didn't get any of that money.
Oh yeah, no, she
because they
takes the
deserve it.
majority of their fucking royalties.
Goddamn.
Nevada
So that
can't
was
even.
that was the most expensive song.
That's
Yeah.
why. Why do you think
Was
they?
that the most expensive?
That's what you told me.
I don't know. I just work here. I just drink here.
Okay.
Okay.
I had a few fucking drinks, alright? It's just...
I mean, there were some songs they wanted to use that they didn't get the rights for. They
I
wanted to
mean-
use a Rolling Stone song.
Yeah, they did
Yeah.
want to use a Rolling Stone song. They wanted to use the Cat Stevens song. Because
Which
they wanted
Cat
to do a scene between Ewan McGregor and his father, and they wanted to do like a musical number and stuff. And it was Cat
Shadow,
Stevens.
Moon Shadow.
No, it was
I know
that
it's not
one.
that
It was
one.
like the cat's in the cradle and the silver
But that's not
spoon,
him.
Little boy blue and
That's
the
not
man
Cat
on the
Stevens.
moon. That's not Cat Stevens. Who is that?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's not Cat Stevens.
No, it's Cat Stevens. I don't know, but they wanted to use that
Smasher?
song. There she goes, Googling away.
I'm pretty sure that's not him because I love Cat Stevens and I have a greatest hits, and that would be on there if that was his on my vinyl.
When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when.
So it
We'll
says
be
"Cats in the
together
Cradle." The
soon.
song was done by Harry Chapin.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I've been drinking.
Either way, I love Cat Stevens, so you
don't
got me
quote
excited.
us on this because we ain't said shit.
'Cause we ain't said shit.
We've been drinking.
But
This
They
whole
wanted-
thing's a lie.
They wanted
Please
to
don't
do,
judge us by what we said when we were
Yeah,
drunk.
they wanted to do a song between Christian and his father, and they had to get cut because they couldn't get the rights to the song.
I'm pretty sure it was that song, but I've been drinking.
I do want to say that I feel like song choices were great,
yeah.
Yes, they were.
but there were no black artists.
There were no black artists.
You are correct.
You're
Like,
correct.
you couldn't throw a Stevie Wonder song
know.
in there.
Mm.
I mean, Michael Jackson would have cost too much, so I understand that, or Prince.
Mm.
But I mean,
you used Prince.
you
You can't really
could've-
put that on Baz though, because he definitely used Prince in Romeo and Juliet, and in The Get Down, he used many a songs.
I am talking about this movie.
This movie in particular,
Could've
maybe he
used-
was going for a particular feel, which is more.
But you
rock
could have
pop.
used a Whitney Houston song.
Could have.
Oh wait, they do. We'll always love you. Technically, that's a Dolly Parton song.
That's true.
Technically, that's a Dolly Parton
Yeah,
song.
he does.
But I mean, that's the only because when I was listening to it,
I'm gonna get drunk.
I
here. Hold on.
was thinking at the time of what vinyls I would put up for us if
Right.
I was doing it from home.
Yeah.
Aw, I
And
love that you're here.
I was thinking oh shit, bitch. I mean, I have a lot of Madonna and Elton John and Paul McCartney, but there really wasn't. You could have thrown.
You could
You
have
could have
thrown a
thrown
lot of stuff
anybody
in,
in there.
but maybe he was. I'm gonna.
and
I'm
love
gonna give him a
songs?
pass.
You could have thrown
because
a
of
Luther
the
song
feel
in
of this movie is more pop and rock.
Pop and rock, and a lot
and
of rock.
black culture doesn't really gravitate towards those genres.
I was gonna say if you put a
At
I'm
least
gonna
not in that time.
I'm gonna disagree, because who is the king of pop?
Michael Jackson.
Not
Thank
gonna
you.
lie.
But the rights to his music.
I'm not
Oh,
saying.
shit.
No, I'm not saying. I'm
touch
not
Never
saying
Neverland.
that you using Michael Jackson's music.
Mike was alive
But
back
he
then.
is the king. But he is the king of pop.
But you saying that black people are not pop or rockish.
I'm not saying
I
they're
could
not
say-
because
I
white
could
people
say-
stole rock from black people.
I can
Yeah.
say Jimi Hendrix and I can say Michael Jackson, and they're like the greatest of both of those
Oh, for
genres.
sure.
That's
You
true.
know, so
That's true.
you could have thrown.
Yeah, he easily could
you could
have.
have thrown anybody in there,
could-
and you
yeah.
could have made an R&B song into a more poppy song.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at movies like Trolls; they
Mm-hmm.
used pop songs, but they used a multi-level of different generations, different, I wouldn't say cultures,
Ethnicities.
ethnicities
Mm-hmm.
of songs. And they didn't do that in this movie. But also...
You sound like Toulouse right now.
I do. I done the same.
My name is Toulouse-Hongrie, le tres le poc mon va.
I love that you know that.
But, I mean, it is 2001.
Yeah, it is 2001. I don't know why he chose the songs that he chose, but he chose those songs.
I mean,
can't
he
put
picked
it
good
as
songs.
a racial thing.
No, I'm not going to say it's a racial thing. I was just commenting on something I noticed.
Uh-huh.
Because I do like the songs. But, you know, we got to think of this. This movie came out before September 11th.
Exactly.
It did.
So, like, if that puts you in school,
2001, back in, when did this come out? July?
June 1st,
June 1st, life was good, bro.
we could go outside without masks.
I remember June of 2001.
You do?
Yes, I do. I was a senior in high school.
I was a freshman.
Don't do the math. God damn it.
I was in 6th grade.
Yeah, but you fine now.
I'm about to knock all this shit over if you mention how old you are one more again.
Shit. And I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we were just coming out of the 90s, and it was a good time.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. The
Before
world
it
had
was
its
recessive.
problems
Yeah.
for sure, but it didn't have the problems that it's tackling now.
Well, yeah, we're stuck in a house.
2001 was the year I got cast as Annie and Annie.
My economics teacher told us on September 11th, 2001, that your lives will change from here on out.
She
and
was
he
right.
was not fucking wrong.
He was right. Sorry.
It did
He
change,
was absolutely right.
but slightly, because I live
No,
here.
It
we
no,
get
changed.
on
it was the
plane.
catalyst for everything that's going on
now,
at this
like
point.
how airports deal with
Yes.
Everything
it's
That
right now.
it did change that, but there's tons and tons of people who've never even been on an airplane. Your sister has never been on an airplane, like
Yeah,
you know,
she's
like
a real weirdo.
there's people who haven't been anywhere. So I mean,
I've never been on
So
an
that
airplane.
hadn't changed
Right. No,
that's
some
not
people's
true.
lives.
I mean, to the
I
point
was
where
on
like
one airplane until I met Ashley. Now I've been on many airplanes.
I've
the
been
fact
on
that like before
many.
September 11th was when you as a family could go to the gate and meet
That's true. You
your-
could wave off. I remember doing that.
Yeah,
all
we've
the time.
seen Home Alone.
Yeah, you used to be able to do that. Now
Yeah.
you can't.
Well, it's a changing.
But anyway, we're going to move on, and we're going to talk about our next character, Mr. Richard Roxburgh.
Sure,
Let's call it that.
that sounds right.
Roxburgh.
The Duke.
Roxburgh.
Oh my God, he is handsome.
He's a handsome
Holy
motherfucker.
shit!
I thought he
No
was
wonder he had a weird voice.
Someone else for a long time.
Dude, my dude is anything but what he plays in
He
this.
is. That's why he has a stupid
movie.
accent. He has a stupid
So,
like whiny voice.
He is
He's
a
cute, but he's still
handsome
fucking
man.
this.
No,
No, he's a handsome man
That's all I see.
because of that character.
Yes.
He did a great job.
Yes.
He wanted to play a character that is outside of his wheelhouse. Because
Yes.
when you look at him, he is...
What?
I can't read...
Whoa.
That's
Okay.
as close as I can repeat.
Blech.
So he is a handsome man. He
Yeah.
is a... I wouldn't say a leading man, but he's a character actor with great features. A lot of character actors are not so much like symmetrical, and they get into character acting because they think, oh, I'll never be a leading man. He could absolutely be a leading man, but he chooses to be a character actor, which is very smart because a character actor works a lot more than a leading man
Sure.
does.
But Johnny Depp is a leading man in a character act.
Yes, but Johnny Depp, when he was very young, realized that leading men don't work, and that's why he became a character actor. Because after 21 Jump Street, they were trying to push him into the spotlight and trying to make him that stereotypical leading man. And he said, no, I want to do things that interest me. Fuck you. I'd rather be unpopular and do things that I enjoy than become this spectacle that you want to make of me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whether he accomplished that or not later on in life, I don't know. I can't speak on it. But Richard Roxburgh,
The Duke!
the Duke did a fantastic job in this movie and has done a fantastic job from here on out. That being said, I think that he has a couple of new projects coming out, and one of them is called Shantaram, which is a TV series, and he plays one of the main characters called Marty Nightingale. Galim, however the hell you say it. But either way, my dude works. I don't know
As
if
he should.
Yes, absolutely. He's just one of those guys that has a face that
He has a face?
he has a face that you kind of dismiss. Like, he plays characters that progress the story along, and he's so good at what he does that you don't even pay attention to him afterwards. Like, he's been in Van Helsing, he's been in A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, he's been in Mission Impossible, and you didn't even realize it.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
He's just a great fucking actor.
Yeah.
I
Hate him.
thought that he was somebody else until this week.
Who did you think he was?
I don't remember his name. The dude from Fifth Element. He plays the bad dude with the little...
Oh,
they
really?
That's
With
who I
the,
thought
like,
it was.
clear plastic,
Yeah.
the plastic thingy, and like
Yeah, his
Okay.
little...
because he sounds like him.
He sounds like
He
him?
sounds like him.
He has a similar look.
Sure.
At least in this costume
Yes.
and period look.
Oh, that is hilarious.
So it wasn't until
love
this week
it.
that I found out it
Yeah,
was not
it's
him.
not him. Oh, that's funny.
So yeah,
Every time I see him though, he's just like all I hear in pictures like when he's like a virgin.
he's the only one who breaks the fourth wall and looks straight at us and looks
Yes, he
super
does.
creepy.
I don't like this ending.
Like a virgin with your heartbeat.
Why should the courtesan choose the penniest guitar player over the Maharaja?
Because that's how
Why is he
fucking.
making this claw thing for the Maharaja? I don't know.
Because that's what fucking.
Maharaj.
Dude, he's
Maharajas
out of
do.
his mind, and he's very possessive, as you can tell.
He's dumb as fuck. Because
Yeah.
if he would just
It's
open
not
his
that I'm a
eyes,
jealous
you'd
man.
see them
It's
fucking.
just, I don't like people touching my things!
He's like, whoa, bitch.
I think.
breathe.
Yeah, exactly.
breathe.
Like, the whole time, all he needs to do is breathe.
I think what I remember reading in some of the research was like some of the first drafts of this movie was going to include orgies, like threesomes, with the Duke, Christian, and Satine.
Where's the orgy? Where's the orgy?
Rated R.
Yeah.
Rated
TV
NC-17.
But
17.
obviously that was written out because I guess that wouldn't have made it PG-13.
Damn.
Where's the porn? Pornhub? Is there?
And Ewan McGregor was not down.
Or Nicole Kidman was not down.
I'm down for all three of them. See what happens.
You down for the Duke?
Yeah,
He's a little weirdo.
yeah, a little bit.
But you never know. So Richard Roxburgh, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but
Roxburgh.
that's as close as I can get. He's been working consistently. He's actually from the same town as Baz Luhrmann.
Oh.
He was born in New South Wales, Australia.
Okay.
So I don't know if they connected on that or not, but either way, my dude did a fantastic job. He's been working consistently. He is more well known for a TV show called Rake, which he did for 8 years. He played the lead character, Clever Green.
Okay.
And like I said, he's been working ever since. He's got 67 credits to his name, and he's fucking killing it. I love this man. I hate him in this movie, but that's because Richard did a great job.
He did a great job.
Great fucking job.
Even though he's not the actor I thought he was.
Favorite line from the Duke in this movie? It's a little bit funny.
It's a little bit funny.
This feeling
He's so
inside.
weird. Everything he says is so... It makes my skin
He's
crawl.
so creepy.
Everything. It doesn't matter what it is. Okay. We got to move on. I'm fading fast.
Are you? Okay, then let's talk about my dude. My dude. I'm so excited to talk about this guy.
Jim.
Oh,
No.
No.
Not Jim. Keep going. Try again.
Oh, Johnny Legs.
Johnny Legs! Yes!
Leguizamo.
Yes! We have not talked about him yet, if as far as I know.
We have not.
As far as I can remember, but I am 4 Moulin Rouge cocktails in. And therefore, I'm faded. And I'm feeling good. Johnny Legs, otherwise
That's
known
fucking Jim.
as John Leguizamo. We're going to talk about him another time when I'm less faded because
Oh
I
my
want to dive
goodness.
deep into
Oh
him.
my goodness.
But we're going
I
to talk
will
about him
make
in
sure-
this movie.
We do not have gin in that drink. So that we can function and talk about this brilliant man. Because he
Dude.
is a supporting role in
Yes.
this one.
He is a supporting role. He plays Toulouse in this role. Baz Luhrmann loves him. He
Yes.
auditioned originally for Romeo and Juliet, and he did win the role of Tybalt
Yes.
over the great mumbler, a.k.a. Mr. What the fuck is his name? Benicio del
Del
Toro.
Toro?
No, Benicio, you have to enunciate.
I guess he was pretty young back then. So
He was
he
young.
could have done it.
My
Could've.
dude, I love John Leguizamo.
My question is, how come he is her cousin who's super Latin, but Juliet is like white as snow?
I
Because
don't
it
know.
was blind casting.
It was blind casting because if you notice,
No.
Mercutio is black. He is actually Merch in The Best Man.
Yes,
Did
yes.
a damn good job. I
Yes.
love Merch. I love Mercutio.
I guess he's not related, so he could be whatever color you. Does it say? I don't remember saying
This is
in
true.
the script that they have to be white. I'm just saying the majority of people were white, and there was only 2 ethnic people.
That's true. That's very true.
But
And
they were, and they were both the, crazy,
unstable
unstable characters for each side.
Then again, his father, or her father, Juliet's father,
is Italian as
is
fuck.
Italian as fuck. And John Leguizamo can pass for Italian. You know? He played Paulie in Goodfellas. I give you to my friend.
He did.
You know?
So can
He
I?
made our Goodfella cocktail.
Yes, he did.
So
Yes,
a
he
question-
did.
Thank
Paul
you.
Sorvino.
A
Thank you very
question-
much.
A question that you had about this movie, because I remember you asking me after the first time after we watched this, you were like, "How the fuck did they make John Leguizamo a small person?"
Oh!
so
Jason's Tech Corner.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
go ahead. Good.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Hit it, because I hit it.
I can't reach my top hat right now, but let me put my tech hat real quick. So, what they did to make John Leguizamo very short is, one, they had a double. So, in the far off shots, if you look very closely, it is not John Leguizamo.
Yeah. So exciting. You see him jumping around. That's not him.
That's not him. Exactly. The other scenes, he is wearing blue knee-high socks so that they can paint out his legs
Yeah.
later on.
So
and he's walking on his
He's on his knees, and he's in a leg brace.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
makes it
And
look like
unfortunately, that did cause some back problems
Yeah.
for John Leguizamo to this day.
Well,
It's worth it.
I also read in the last when they're performing Spectacular, when he plays
Spectacular.
when he plays the Zatar, his costume is it's very wide on the bottom.
Yes, it
so
is.
he did say in the
He's, squatting.
he was squatting the whole time
Mm-hmm.
during that last scene. So he did have to get physical therapy done
Yes.
after this movie.
Now, don't get me wrong. They paid for the physical therapy.
Good.
But he's still suffering to this day because of this. Because before this, he was doing movies where he was very animated. He was very comical. He also did a boxing movie. I can't remember. I think it was called Empire, if I'm not mistaken, where he played
feel like
a
that came out
professional
after
boxer.
this.
No. It was definitely before. It was before Ice Age. It was before. I don't know if it was before
Ice Age.
Carlito's Way.
Hey, that was a big cash cow for him. He did like 3
I-
full
Yes,
those.
Yeah.
it was. Let me see here. He was in Die Hard 2? No shit.
What?
Damn.
I don't ever watch that one, so I wouldn't know.
And you like the sequels?
I like part 2. I like part 3 of the Die Hards. Die Hard with a Vengeance.
So that sucks.
You know what? My bad. It was actually after, but
I told you I've seen that one, and I remember
Empire.
being after.
Luger Heights.
He did have to wear those. He did have a not walker, but a crutch cane for him to use. But he also was portraying a real character.
Mm-hmm.
A real person, not a character. A real person who was 5'7", I think it was.
5'7". That's how tall
That's
John
tall.
Leguizamo really is.
No, that's not tall. It was like 5'3" or whatever. I don't remember. I'm drunk, bitches, and I didn't write it down.
She been
We
drinking
all
gin.
are.
She
Speaking
been
of
drinking
I've been
gin.
drinking gin. Whatever height he was supposed to be, the real person
Yeah.
It was like 4'3".
was. What did I say?
I don't know.
Anyway.
First you said 5'7", then you said 5'3".
Oh my God. 4'7".
4'7". Okay,
There
I
we go.
believe that.
There we go.
I can believe that. Okay.
Bitch, I'm 5'7". I'm drunk, okay? I already
Bro.
told you. I don't even like Jen. Jen fucks a girl. It fucks
But
a girl
honestly,
up.
like I can
And not
tell,
the way you want it to.
And
I
not
can-
good fucked.
I can tell in the movie when he's just on his knees.
Yeah.
Because like those medium shots,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
like when in the way
So-
he's wobbling, like I can tell he's on his knees.
Correction, Empire came out after Moulin Rouge, but
Yes.
Empire is not the movie where he plays a boxer.
Okay.
Empire is the one where he plays a drug dealer, and
Right.
he's got the chain around his neck with a
Yeah.
giant cross,
Correct.
where he gets fucked over by the white people.
Story
So-
of every ethnic person's life.
Absolutely.
So, but he was playing a real life character, and the real life person that he was portraying had the speech impediment.
Yes, he did.
Yes. So it wasn't just a character choice for John Leguizamo. He was portraying.
But he did such a great job.
He did a great job.
My dude is great at impersonations. So a lot of people think that he's New Yorican because he was born and raised in New York. He is Colombian.
Cuban B?
Cuban
Cuban
B.
B?
No, not Cuban B. Colombia. Where
Colombia.
that coffee comes from. So, Johnny Legs, I love this dude. He is my dude till my dying day.
Yep.
I love his one-man shows.
Yep.
I love his impersonations that he does.
Yep.
About his mom, about his ex-girlfriends,
His
about his
grandpa.
pops, about his grandfather.
Yeah.
When he's talking about Mijito, when I die, I want you to take my ashes and put them in your etch-a-sketch. That way you can play with me whenever you want.
I knew how to do that. That sounds smart.
So, my dude is fantastic. It would, I don't get starstruck about many people, but if I ever meet John Leguizamo, I'm not gonna lie, I
Oh
may
my
get
God.
a little nervous.
I'd be like, oh my God, it's Luigi.
and he played Luigi. Hey, look, Mario, I grew an inch, yo.
He'd be like so mad. He'd be like,
Him and Bob
bitch,
Hoskins,
that's what
yo.
you trying to remember me
Yeah.
for? The worst movie I've ever done?
Hey, I like Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Johnny Legs,
What was the last time
Bob
you watched it?
Hoskins, and...
Time out.
Not
Is-
Anthony Hopkins.
Is this coming from little
this
kid?
is-
His childhood, Mark?
Yeah.
Probably.
So watch it again
Probably.
and get at me because
Okay.
I've watched it again
Yeah.
and no bueno.
Okay.
Aw.
No bueno.
Hey, I liked... In my memory, Mario Brothers was a good movie.
Then I think you should not watch it.
From the Goombas.
I think you should just leave that memory in your head.
Every time that I'm in an elevator and like they play that elevator music, all I want to do is like go up behind the person that's standing in front of me and just slowly sway them and see if they might move to the music so that I can scoot in front of them.
You would have got me. You wouldn't even have to like sway me. I would have been like, ba, 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 ba,
If they got some elevator music going.
yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, all right. So John Leguizamo plays Toulouse in this movie. We're gonna talk about him again. I'm sure of it because I absolutely love this guy, and I want to talk about him when I'm sober,
Yeah. Ish.
Gosh.
sober-ish.
Okay,
exactly.
no, I'm not going to say sober. I want to talk about him not on gin.
Not on gin when we're not.
Whatever movie that is, I'll make sure we're not on gin. I feel
Yes, please.
I'm fading
He's in the new
fast.
John Wick movies.
Oh shit.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Killing it. Absolutely killing it. He's got his... What was his last one? stand-up, Latin America for Morons or whatever it's called.
Okay.
Dude, fucking fantastic. I can't remember the name right now because I've had a few. But damn it if that's not a good-ass fucking movie.
But damn it. That's it. All right.
We're going to talk about Johnny Legs another time. That being said, I got to give you my favorite line from Toulouse in this movie because he's so good in it. And his speech impediment is fantastic. So, what would my favorite line of John Leguizamo's be in this movie? It would have to be... shit. I'm going to cut all this out.
I'm waiting for you because I have mine.
Oh, give me yours.
Okay, my favorite line from John Leguizamo is, Christian, they are trying to kill you.
He's trying to warn him.
I'll tell you what my sister's
trying to
favorite
warn.
line is. You are beautiful. You are ugly.
That is one of them. He's
Dude,
like, I will play
loves
him.
that.
That is
Elena
one of those.
absolutely loves that line.
That has to be my favorite too.
I love when when his speech impediment is super thick. So I would have to say like, probably from our scene that we did last week, where he's like, "See, you can't fool us. You are the voice of the children of the revolution."
Yeah. But yeah, Johnny Legs, we'll talk about that guy.
Johnny Legs.
Yeah.
He's gonna be around for many a years. Fantastic actor.
I do want to say, before we move on, without your top hat, you look like you should be parking my car.
Oh my god, it's so true. Oh my god. Oh, I did want to bring up.
Wait a minute. Since when do valets wear red?
They wear the red jackets.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me my top hat
Yeah.
back.
No, too
It's
late.
It's way
Too late.
over there.
Too
Where's
late.
my keys? Go park my fucking car.
They don't
I-
wear bow ties.
Some of them do.
God damn.
A fun fact with John Leguizamo, while they were filming this movie, I guess during the time of like before Instagram and all that stuff, he was doing like a behind the scenes on his like social media page.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, and it
There
was
was no social media back then. Maybe there was MySpace.
Maybe
On his
MySpace,
MySpace,
or was
live journal.
Facebook was not around.
No, no, yeah.
I,
At least not
I
for
read
us.
it. It was like basically he was trying to get an audience poll of who was the hottest can girl.
It again.
He was like behind the he was basically
No
with like
shit.
maybe his camera phone like, hey, I'm here on the set of Moulin Rouge. I'm here with the can girls. Like, let's take a vote. Who's the hottest can girl? And Baby Doll won.
Who's Baby Doll?
The Baby Doll can girl.
the one who's dressed like a baby doll.
Yeah.
Okay, I
The
don't know which one
blonde.
that was.
She can.
She can. Yes, she can. Speaking of cans, and my
Oh,
dude
yes.
who has the stick that's like, yes, you can. Jim Broadbent
Yes.
plays Harold Zidler.
Yes.
Harold.
Damn
Harold.
it. Harold.
Harold Zidler.
Born and raised in Lincolnshire, England, UK.
Well,
You people out there, not Zenobia,
Ow.
might recognize him from the Harry Potter movies.
Yes.
But you haven't seen him yet.
Can we watch Harry Potter tonight?
Oh,
Sorry.
we're watching Romeo and Juliet.
no, can we do that tomorrow when I'm like sober and awake?
Yes. Absolutely. I will watch whatever movie you haven't seen next.
3. So
Yes.
Oh my god.
am
Oh my god.
So excited.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So, either way, Jim Broadbent plays Harold Zidler, and this is right before he, you might say, started to enter his golden years. Like, he's animated, he's vibrant, he's still got his hair color, he's a ginger,
I
you
don't know
know.
if that's real.
Like, when you see him in Harry Potter, he is
Yeah,
old and
he's old,
gray,
yeah.
and he has sort
Wait.
of almost shrunken down a little bit, you might
Wait.
say.
Is he the uncle?
He is
No,
not.
no.
I can't tell you which character he is.
Is
You're
he gonna
just
be?
have
Have I
to
already
watch.
seen him in 1 or
You
2?
have not.
Is he in 3?
No.
That would be perfect.
No. He's not in 3.
Is he in 4?
No.
4, I'm really excited to see because I
He's not
like
in
that book.
4.
He in 5?
No.
He in 6?
Maybe.
What's the character's name? So when I come across it in the movie,
No, I
Or
think,
in the book.
I feel like you have to figure it out in the book.
you know what? Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
I'm
I
not
thought
gonna tell
that
you.
he kind of looks like Harry's uncle. That's what I thought he was.
Okay. Copy that.
Well, Jim
I
said,
can tell you. We could tell her what character he plays.
I mean, if he don't show up until after 5, I don't have no clue who he is.
Okay. So he doesn't. Therefore, I'm going to tell you that he plays Professor Horace Slughorn. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh God, is he a new professor of the dark arts? Because it seems like every goddamn book we get a new one of those
No,
motherfuckers.
I mean Snape is still the professor of dark arts.
Snape is the man. Mystery guest. What's up, Christmas episode?
What's up, Chris?
So I read that Jim based his performance in Moulin Rouge. He was portraying Baz Luhrmann.
Was he really?
Yeah,
Yep.
he based his performance off of Baz Luhrmann.
So Baz is a crazy peeping Tom, apparently.
No.
Or just like a crazy
shit.
kook, like Wes Anderson. Just kidding.
Is Wes Anderson a weirdo?
That's what I
A
heard.
weirdo.
I don't know.
But
don't
yeah,
know.
that's in interviews. That's what he said. He's basing his performance off of Baz Luhrmann.
Okay.
I got another one for him.
Go for it.
His voice in the Like a Virgin song is not him.
It's not
Damn
him.
it.
I know. I'm sorry.
They hired a
Why
ro-
you tell me this?
Okay, so when we were watching that scene and like that song ended, Jason was like, "God, he's got a great voice." If he just like
Oh
sang
no,
it.
I was talking about the Duke.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking
well,
about.
I think that's him. But Harold,
Zidler.
Yeah.
he had a opera singer sing his.
Dub, yeah. So it's only in that song that they had an opera singer dub his voice,
Okay.
probably to hit those
That's-
high falsetto notes.
Yeah, exactly. He's supposed to be playing Madonna. He's supposed to be playing Satine. He's like, look a virgin!
That's for the very
You know.
first time.
I love him in this movie. I think he's fantastic.
He's a creepy ass.
You know,
Ass.
he's one of those guys that grew up in a brothel or something of that nature, and he's just all about it. And like, even when Satine is singing Diamonds at the end, and she's like, Diamonds! And he's just sweating, like raining sweat, and he's like, yeah! Yeah!
You want that money, yo.
Remember, she's confessing.
He's so animated.
He is. He does a good job.
And he's, you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of a white version of Don King.
Just about that money.
About that money. He has a silver tongue and he's all about that
But the
money.
thing is, like, his character, you still love him. It's weird.
I don't hate him.
I don't hate him.
But at the same time, I don't trust him.
All he wants is to
he
keep his theater open.
utilizes Satine. He has her as a not a catalyst, not an avenue, but a driving force to push his own personal ambitions forward.
Yeah.
Like, he may seem like he cares about her.
No,
but
he doesn't.
He's just giving lip service. He's just
Yeah.
telling her what she wants to hear.
All he wants is his theater.
Yeah, he wants to make her feel like a little girl forever. That's why he calls her his little strawberry. We're all relying on you, Gosling. You know, these little choice words that regress her to her childhood. And that make her yearn and long for his approval. She's got daddy issues, and she puts those daddy issues on him. And as long as she has his approval, then she is happy.
Nice.
But as soon as Christian comes into the picture, it makes her rethink everything. And that's why
Well, he
they
knew he was
have
about
that
to lose her.
line
Yeah.
of all you've made me think and all you've made me value of myself is how much somebody would pay for me. Christian loves me.
Dang, filmmaker. Do you hear that, Bowser, when you just, like, describe the whole backstory? It was great. It was beautiful.
And I'm out.
I never thought of it that way, but that's deep.
I'm a little drunk. I'm sorry. I went on a weird one.
All right, well, let's keep it going because your girl, she's slipping quickly.
She's slipping quickly. We only got 2 people left.
Oh, my
All right,
goodness.
well, let's do these 2 people.
All right, I got you. Here, let me help you out
Can
a little
we?
bit.
Oh, my God.
I'm fine.
Make it.
I'm fine.
That's because you haven't stood up, bitch. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
taking
say
your
our
pop's
next-
advice.
Our next actor, I didn't know of him until Moulin Rouge, which is Ewan McGregor.
No shit.
I didn't know who he was.
Are you telling me that you've never heard of I Love You, Philip Morris?
No.
Oh, damn.
But
Great fucking
That
I
came out after
I
this,
fell
didn't
in
it?
love with Ewan McGregor because of this movie, and then when I saw him in Star Wars shortly after, I was like, "Holy shit, it's Ewan McGregor! I
Let me
love
see.
him."
Star
What
Wars
did
was
he
being
do
filmed in this
before?
exact-
Yeah.
It was being filmed in this exact same stage in Australia that this one was done. They were running over time because of a bunch of shit,
Yeah.
and Star Wars was going to be filmed there next. So he's like, I'm here. Like for the next year, he spent like in Australia.
Actually, you know what? I apologize.
What?
I Love You, Philip Morris didn't come out until 8 years later.
I was like,
Oh
that's a lot
my
longer.
God.
Over. I knew that
It's
one.
a great fucking movie. bro. You just gotta see
Transporting.
it.
I vaguely remember. I mean, I watched that one a lot more after this one.
Transporting
came
or
out-
Train Spotting?
Train Spotting.
Okay.
She's been on that gin.
That fucking gin, yo.
I'm about to knock this mic over and just be like, "Fuck it, I quit." Like I'm so.
No. Hey,
buzzed.
No, but
hey,
we're talking about Ewan
right here.
McGregor.
I'm right here.
Right here.
Let's knock
Oh
this
my
shit
God,
out.
I love him so much.
Don't worry about it. I'm editing.
He's
So-
part of the. Yeah, you are. He's part of that Star Wars life. He's in that Doctor Sleep, which I
He plays
haven't
young
seen yet.
Obi-Wan.
But
Yes,
I mean,
he
like his
does.
career, I feel like took off after this movie.
It absolutely did.
It did.
Don't get me wrong. He did do Star Wars right before this.
Well, right after. I mean, it came out maybe before this, but he
Yeah,
didn't
it came
film
out
it.
before.
No, it came out after.
No, it came out
This-
before.
No.
He didn't film it until after
No.
this. This was
What?
the
Yeah,
next.
Star
this,
Wars came out after Moulin.
Star
Rouge.
Wars was the next movie filmed in the soundstage that this soundstage is filmed
Yeah.
in.
Okay, then editing took a while because it came out in 99 and this movie came out in 2001.
Well, this might be Star Wars 2 then.
The Phantom Menace came out in 99.
Okay, yeah.
What?
And then when's the next one
I
come
don't
out?
Attack of the
remember
Clones came out in 2002.
So that's what was
doesn't
coming
seem
up
right.
next.
And
was
in
2002.
between then, he did Black Hawk Down,
Oh yeah, he was.
which also came out in 2001. So you can't... This is a true testament to the fact that an actor is great and you got to accept him as he is.
90
Because Moulin
2001
Rouge
was his
did
good
not get
years.
him Black Hawk Down. Neither did Black Hawk Down get him Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
The fact of the matter is, Ewan McGregor is a great,
great
fucking
actor.
actor.
He's a great
and
singer,
therefore,
a
that's
great
why he
dancer.
got all 3 great movies.
Train Spotting is where he got this movie.
And the fact
Train
that
Spotting was a great movie.
That's what got him this movie.
Rotoscope, yo. That's
Well,
a weird movie, but
it
it's
is.
great.
so Ewan McGregor beat out some known named actors for this role.
Who did he beat out?
Well, Leo.
Leo, of course.
Well, obviously was one of them.
And well, Leo can't sing. That's
Um,
that's the only reason why he didn't get this role, I think.
He beat out Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, Jake can sing.
Jake can sing. He's a good actor too.
Yeah, he's not the most attractive man in the world, but
And he beat out. Do you know who else he beat out?
who else did he beat out?
Heath Ledger.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
And Hugh Jackman.
And Hugh Jackman.
Huge Jackman auditioned for this.
Yeah, of course.
It
Why
was-
not?
It was before
I mean,
Hugh,
I get it.
It was before Hugh
Sure.
Jackman was Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman started on Broadway.
Yeah, he's a singer, so that one
Yeah.
doesn't faze me at all.
And I'm just kidding, Jake. I
I
just
am-
say that because Ashley's got a crush on you.
I agree with the statement that you said. I thought you were being serious.
What did I say? I don't even remember. It was
That he
5
wasn't that
minutes
cute?
Oh, she thinks he's
I,
hot as hell.
Yeah,
She's on. Jake Gyllenhaal is on her top 5 list.
yeah, he is. Sorry.
Nah. He don't even.
But-
He ain't even on my
For the
radar.
fans at home, I'll give you the top 5 list. Jensen Ackles, because that's the hardest name to say. Chris Evans, Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds.
is on my number
I
one.
know the list. And Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal, but who could very easily get replaced with Taron Egerton?
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Who could? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I forgot. Substitute Taron Egerton. Her list is not laminated.
Okay.
And also Mila Kunis.
Yes.
So-
Good job.
Hey now.
But
There was 400 people in this cast and crew.
mhm.
The majority of them were dancers.
Yes.
Good. As they should.
hurt their bodies, especially the females,
Mhm.
by doing kick lines and wearing corsets.
Mm-hmm.
Gave them a lot of bruises.
In my personal opinion, dancers suffer as much as stuntmen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They put their bodies through hell
lot.
and back.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get into that on your next person that we talk about, but yeah.
But apparently, like, Heath Ledger really wanted this role.
A lot of people really wanted.
Well, Heath
Leo
Ledger
really wanted this role.
No,
He just can't
but
sing.
Heath Ledger formed hatred towards Baz Luhrmann for not casting him. So when Baz Luhrmann wanted to cast him in other films filmed in Australia, Heath Ledger turned him down.
That's kind of shitty.
I know.
I mean, dude, you can't be upset
His
because
voice isn't that great.
somebody else beat you out for a role. You gotta just accept that you're not right for the role.
Unless I see it and they suck.
Yeah.
But
But-
that was not the case.
No,
Dude,
Ewan McGregor
I'm a-
was amazing.
Yeah,
And I
Ewan
would
McGregor
not
was
think
a
it's-
great fucking actor. I'm a good actor. I'm a very good actor. But if somebody beats me out for a role, I usually watch if I know that something's coming out that I know I auditioned for,
Yeah.
and I like to see who got cast. 99% of the time, it's somebody who looked the part but is a shitty actor because that's the stage that I'm in. But if it's somebody who actually did a great job, like I've seen a few commercials that I've auditioned for. They went to a guy named Johnny Ray Diaz, and he's a good fucking actor.
Yes.
I'm never mad when he gets the part
Yeah.
because he's a good fucking actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that makes sense.
You know, you can't be mad if a good actor gets your job.
Yeah.
They may look the right part. They may be a little taller than you. They may be a little bit shorter than you. They may be a little bit younger. They may be a little bit older. But the fact of the matter is, you're an actor, and you're not going to get all the roles.
Right.
You're going to get the ones that you're right for.
I think Heath Ledger also has a fascination with, because we saw him sing in 10 Things I Hate About You.
It's not good enough.
Good to
And
be
well, I know.
true.
Well, I think like Ewan
Can't
McGregor
take
and like
my eyes
Jake
off
Gyllenhaal.
of
Well,
you.
Ewan McGregor started in theater.
You'd be like
just don't wanna
heaven
finish.
to touch.
But maybe Heath Ledger had a fascination with theater and with singing and was a fan of singing and dancing, and he wanted to show that. And he, like, the fact that this was the first modern movie musical to come out and the new thing, like, that's why he probably really, really wanted this role.
I understand, but
to
I saw his
showcase
ass
that.
dance in A Night's Tale, and it wasn't worth me seeing him do it in Moulin Rouge.
I know.
So,
I still adore him.
R.I.P..
And I still cried when I found out when he died. And
I wanna hold you so much.
all right, I am drunk.
That being said,
I gotta
in A
pee.
Knight's Tale, he was following choreography, and he's supposed to not know how to dance.
yeah,
I don't know if that's true or not, but it looks bad.
he's supposed
No,
to
he
be
is.
awkward.
He literally
yeah.
says, "I don't
Because
know how to dance."
remember, like,
and that's
when they're
why
training-
what's his name goes and one
one
and
and
two
two
and
and
twirly
twirly,
twirly
twirly.
twirly, and Walt doesn't fit lead. He follows like a girl.
Yeah, he's supposed to not know
That's
how
true.
to
They
dance.
do teach him how to dance.
All right.
Are we taking a break?
Hell no.
Time
We're
out.
not taking.
Are you pre?
No, I'm
Okay.
just telling you, like, let's get this shit
Okay.
going because your girl's gotta pee.
Well, I definitely.
All right. So Ewan McGregor.
Oh my god.
He is our second lead in this movie.
Yeah.
He does a good job.
He is a great,
We'll definitely have to
What's-
talk about him. in
great
some
job.
What's the fir-
I love him.
The first fucking note he hits and the hills
Are
are
alive.
alive. I was like, oh.
With the sound of.
Oh!
Yeah, as a child seeing
Sorry,
it
babe,
in
let me help you
theaters, I was like, oh.
Oh.
Did you have a crush on Ewan McGregor?
Yes. What girl didn't at that time? I did.
Somebody in this
Oh my goodness.
person podcast
Can I just say-
is raising their hand.
That's
and
me.
I'm the
So
only
I've-
non-girl.
I've never-
Therefore, Zenobia did not have a crush on
I didn't
Ewan
have a crush on
McGregor.
him.
I've never met Ewan McGregor, but I've seen him in person.
You got to think for
He's
white
like
boys.
short.
No, he's average height. But
You're short.
that is true. I've seen him in person. I was working the MTV Awards and I saw him backstage and then watched him like walk onto the stage to make his speech, and I just remember the whole time I was just like, oh my god, he's glowing. Like, he's so pretty.
He's good looking.
He's very pretty.
But I did not have a crush on him.
He's pretty. I had a crush on him.
Okay.
Can I just say any man
Who can sing?
who can sing, but who is confident?
Why she was you?
I'm telling you, Taryn Egerton is going to break that top 5 list. She's going to kick somebody out, and I hope it's Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I would say I would kick out Jake Gyllenhaal for Taron
Man,
Egerton.
fuck
Actually,
Jake
I
Gyllenhaal. He
hope
ain't
it's
cute enough
Ryan
for that.
Reynolds.
No!
because I
Nah,
know-
he ain't going
No.
nowhere.
No, actually, if anything, I hope it's Chris Evans. Because
He ain't going nowhere neither.
He is the most likely that
To get in my
For me to work
panties.
with?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, not you can work with any of them, but Chris Evans is single. I know the other ones are
No,
not.
but no, not just the fact that Ewan McGregor could sing, but the fact that he was a dancer and he was confident in his dancing, and I've had this conversation with you, but me as a woman going to the clubs
Hey, no.
and going out dancing, like if I
What's the
see you as a
Yes,
man,
you can.
if I see you as a man being confident in your dancing, even though if it's goofy, the fact that you're confident and dancing on the dance floor and not like right up on my ass, but you're like just having fun dancing, that's more
Fellas,
attractive.
dance face to face.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
get
more
behind
attractive
her.
to me. But like back in the old days, men who could dance, like Fred Astaire, and like that was attractive at the time, and and like throughout society and modern day, it's like now it's viewed as being gay, and it's like, no, to me it's still attractive. So I don't want men to fear away from dancing.
We got to bring back finishing school. Speaking of which, there's a moth in the backgrounds of France right now. I don't know if y'all noticed that or
look at
not.
that.
Fucking up our green screen. Don't do it. Okay, go do it. Do it. Gotcha, bitch.
Ewan McGregor, you are beautiful.
And we'll talk
And
about you
I'm
again.
glad-
So beautiful. He's
I'm
got
glad
a
you
new
got this
movie
role.
coming out soon. Actually, he's filming it right now.
Oh.
He plays the voice of this character.
Okay.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
He plays the voice of Pinocchio?
Yes.
There's a
Oh.
new Pinocchio coming out.
Actually, I don't know if he's playing Pinocchio. It's not established which character
I feel like he would be
plays.
Geppetto.
He
at this
would
point.
be a great
He's
Geppetto.
too damn old to be a kid,
Yeah.
a wooden
But
boy.
he's got a lighter voice, so I don't know.
Nah,
Nah, not
But
Pinocchio.
I hope he is playing
Geppetto.
Geppetto.
maybe he's playing like the crazy guy who gets you to go to the Donkey Land.
I hate that scene.
I love it.
It's creepy, dude. Disney movies were creepy back then.
Yeah.
So, that being said, Ewan McGregor plays Christian. He does a great fucking job. I'm too drunk
Yeah.
to emphasize how great he did.
He did say he was very excited to get this role because he started from theater, and he felt like on set he felt like the only person like really excited to be doing a movie musical, because when the camera would cut, he'd still be like goofing around and dancing and like singing, and everyone
Yeah.
he felt like everyone on set was just like watching him like, what the fuck?
I
You
love
crazy.
it.
And
And I
like,
think
we're
that
dancers, bitch.
it
He's
shows in her
excited.
performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not naive.
Like,
young.
don't get me wrong, Nicole Kidman does a fantastic job, but she doesn't have the enthusiasm that Ewan McGregor does.
has.
Are we moving on to her?
Yes.
About to, yeah.
'Cause
But like
I
when
know
he's
why.
singing, his mouth is wide open, his eyes are wide open, and he's singing his heart out, and I think it's fucking great.
Do you want to know the difference?
What's the difference?
That bitch was wearing a corset. He was not.
She's like waiting
That's
for them
a big
to yell
difference.
cut so she can loosen the strings.
She
Fuck, man.
fractured.
She fractured two ribs.
Yes, she did.
and hurt a knee and had to have knee surgery in the process of this
Dude.
movie. So this movie was behind schedule because
I
of
mean,
this.
2 people got injured in this movie. Basically, I mean, John Leguizamo with the. That's what I'm talking
So
about.
the majority of the time that you see her and you see her only do like chest up, she is in a wheelchair because she can't stand for some of these scenes. So even a real actress,
Which
Yeah.
is the quick change scene.
the quick change.
What's
in
his
between
type? Bright and bubbly?
It's all done.
Wilting flower? Or smoldering temptress?
So all that is done in a wheelchair.
That's crazy. I told Ashley about that earlier, and she's like, "Are you
I
fucking
was like,
serious?"
what?
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah,
know that.
straight up wheelchair.
So I did reach. So she fractured 2 ribs and injured her knee. Doing a dance number. Can we guess what that musical
I
number
know.
was? Oh, you know?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't find anything.
Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby.
It would be the Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend.
That's what I figured.
Diamond.
I was like, did she fall off of the trapeze?
I thought that too, but I didn't see that that's what happened. But it was during rehearsal of that.
I would have thought it would have been either that or the one later where they're actually doing like the big number, and she's like, "Diamonds, diamonds," where they have her by her ankles and her legs, and they're like
Oh.
raising her up like
Yeah.
an extra like 5-6
Sure.
feet up in the air.
That's easy. No one's fucking with you on that. They just
But like you gotta hold yourself
Yeah,
centered,
your core's
and
gotta
like
be
your
good.
back has got to be centered.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That'll
And
fuck
she
up
made
your
it look
ribs.
flawless.
she did that along with all the other female dancers who had to be stuck in corsets, had a bunch of bruises.
Fuck, man.
All these silly costumes.
Yeah. The majority of the time in this movie, Nicole Kidman's hair is a wig.
Really?
Yeah.
She be
it's a
wigging
wig.
it. She black girl wigging it.
Can I
What?
mention so in that we mentioned this the Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend song. So fun fact from the DP that in that song he chose to use a blue light on her. The spotlight on her, it's a blue light. Because he noticed cuz she's very pale.
Pasty ass.
Very
pale.
pale and
She's
pasty.
pasty.
But he noticed the blue light made her glow.
Ah.
So that is a trick that he used
For
in
you
the movie.
pasty ass white bitches.
that the blue
Nice.
light
Use the blue.
makes you glow.
Okay.
Do you know the actresses who auditioned for this role?
I do.
Yes.
Tell me all about it.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Okay.
I could see that.
Evil lasers. Okay, Kate Winslet.
No, Kate Hudson.
That's not what I had.
What? I read Kate Hudson.
So Kate
Auditioned.
auditioned.
I don't know.
Maybe both
Kate.
Kates auditioned.
But,
Probably. Shit. I would.
Winslet is what I got. I don't know if she can sing or not, but she auditioned. Hilary Swank.
Nah, I can't see her in this.
Renee
Zellweger,
Zellweger.
yeah.
Can't see her in this.
I can
Even
see
though
that.
she was in Chicago.
Yeah, but it's a different role.
I can see that because she plays that like.
Oh, like classic.
This sounds racist, but I'm just gonna say I love white people. But she plays that. Yeah, take that.
Let me get that.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
She plays that like naive, airy,
Sure.
blonde, ditzy white chick well, and she could sing and dance. So I could totally see it. That one's not a far switch.
Okay.
Drew Barrymore. I don't know if the bitch can sing, but she auditioned for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of all of those, I would pick Nicole Kidman also.
Well, she has those
She has the
striking
look.
features.
She has the singing capability. She has the physique. That being said,
acting
she is a
ability.
4-time Oscar nominee.
Yeah.
She has won once for The Hours. Don't take my drink. It's fine.
What the fuck?
It's fine.
Technically, my character. Catherine Zeta-Jones is who I would pick.
Catherine Zeta-Jones is fantastic. I love her.
She's too pretty.
She is
She's
great.
too good. She's too talented. So I would have picked her.
Damn, you didn't even leave me nothing.
Nope.
Wow. All right, we are out of alcohol. I'm not gonna lie, that Moulin Rouge cocktail, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, come on.
But it was fun to discover that Nicole Kidman could sing.
Yeah, she's a great singer.
I have a thing about Nicole Kidman.
What's that?
I don't really like her.
Really?
I've heard that from other
She's
people.
very breathy. No
She
matter
is
what the
very
fuck she does.
breathery. I hate that whole facade that she puts on in this movie where she's like,
No, I get that because
that irritates me.
I get that because she's just playing the stupid girl.
She's
that
playing that part,
guys
though.
Want to fuck? I get
Yeah.
that. I'm talking about in every other movie that she does, she's like super breathy, which bugs me.
Okay.
Not saying that she's not a good actress because
Great
the hours
actress.
was, it was alright, it was good, but she would not have been my initial choice for this movie.
Out of the people you mentioned, I think that she would have.
Yeah.
I'm saying my choice.
Okay.
I honestly
My choice,
could have
I
seen.
kind of would have chose her.
Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. It would have been a tight race between her and Kate Hudson. That being said, I loved her in Far and Away, where she plays opposite Tom Cruise. I really like her in Eyes Wide Shut, where she plays opposite Tom Cruise.
I'm not a Tom Cruise.
Big Little Lies, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
She's very good in
that.
I even love her when she plays opposite of Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler in that comedy movie.
What was it?
I don't remember the name of it right now, but it was funny. They make fun of her and her name, and like every time he's got to go take a shit, he's like, "I gotta go take a something."
All right, I gotta pee, and it's not gonna. It's one of those.
All right, good luck because.
Don't you worry, I got this.
Pause. There you go. Be careful.
It's like crawling through a cave now.
All right, let me fix your eyelash.
What happened? What's wrong with
Your eyelash is coming off.
it? Is it? It's a magnet, so it's stuck. No, he can't.
Oh, you can't?
Do that.
Okay.
Should I just take him off?
No, leave it on. So you gotta put that part on first.
I need a mirror.
243. Okay.
I need a mirror.
No, you don't. You got me. Pause. Close your eyes.
No, I have to have them open so that this part can.
Close. Relax.
And this part has the magnet.
You have to let me do it first.
Fine.
Though.
It's a two-hand project.
You have to let me do it first, though. So, take your hand away and let me do this first.
It doesn't stick on.
How do you stick it on?
With the magnet! What am I trying to tell you? It's a two-hand project.
All right. Luckily, we're cutting all this out at 2:43.
Good. Okay.
How drunk are you right now?
A lot to vary.
Okay, is it... is it bad?
Well...
Hold on.
Let me hook it up real quick.
Wait, you can hold this.
You're lucky we're on a 24 millimeter.
Oh, I see what happened. Okay.
Well, how does the magnet work?
Nope. Why'd you have to touch it?
You messed it up first, like 2 hours and 43 minutes ago.
Nope. Babe!
Sorry.
Why did you touch it?
Robin, you're on the green screen.
Nope.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Like this?
Do you get how it works?
Yes.
Okay. She's on the green screen?
Shit, I dropped one.
Well, now I have to take both of them off.
Now it's over. Yeah, you ruined it.
Oh, no, I got it. It's right here.
Can I just do it?
Yeah.
We're almost done. Come on.
Where did it go?
I don't fucking know.
Babe! God damn it!
You're the one who chose magnets.
What?
Because
is
I
it?
have to.
Why can't you glue?
Because I'm allergic to the glue.
All of them?
Just
Jesus. Well, wait. So what's it with? A magnet?
Yeah.
It's lost somewhere in my junk.
babe.
All right. Well, let's
Take it
finish this
along.
and then we'll fix it. I promise. Blame
It's
him.
a 24 millimeter. It
Babe,
can't
but
see you.
You fucking lost it.
I'll
Yeah, she
find
needs
it.
that for her eyes. That's the thing. All right, Nicole Kidman. She alright.
I had a few drinks. I've had
I
like
like the-
You guys have
six Moulin Rouges.
I like the others.
The others?
Oh, that was a creepy ass
That's
movie.
a nice creepy one of hers, where her whispering is appreciated.
Okay.
I just don't really feel for her.
But props to her for fracturing 2 ribs.
Yeah, for
And then
sure.
fucking up your knee.
I
and
will
getting
say
bruised.
this: she's
She's a
an
trooper.
artist to the bitter end.
She's
Yeah.
a trooper.
Yeah.
She stuck through it, and she didn't complain. They didn't really know how bad her injuries were until days later.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because finally they were like, "Bitch, you look extra pale, like you're about to pass out."
So apparently she was supposed to go on to film Panic Room after this.
Oh,
She was
that's
supposed
right.
to. She was supposed to star in Panic Room.
But
but
she lost
because-
that role because she broke her ribs.
Well, that and because like production went on longer than expected,
Mhm.
that so she lost the role in Panic Room to Jodie Foster.
To be honest with you, good choice.
Sure,
I
mean, I think-
Jodie Foster would have did it. Panic Room is a good movie.
it is a good movie. It's a very good movie,
It's got stupid Twilight in it. And she, that's like the best thing she's ever done.
right?
She was like
I
a
agree.
weird
I agree.
kid trying to teach me SOS.
Yeah.
Also, I remember the name of that Adam Sandler movie. It's called Just Go With It, and she
Ah.
plays Devlin.
You just go
where
with
the
it.
little kids go and say, I gotta go take a Devlin.
Dang.
Because she's so horrible in that movie.
Yeah. I mean,
And she plays opposite a homeboy who's fucking hilarious.
she married Tom Hanks. Not
She-
Tom Hanks. Tom Cruise.
Yes, she did.
And
I was gonna say, what?
So why?
she did not marry the king of Hollywood,
Why do you think?
America's dad.
America's dad.
Why do you think Nicole Kidman has not done another musical movie?
I don't know.
'Cause
I
it's
think it's
hard.
a personal choice.
It's too damn
I
hard.
think it's really hard. She's done. She did like Paddington.
After you broke
You
some
know.
ribs in your knee doing a musical, would you ever do a musical again?
Yes.
Yeah, that's because that's our focus. Like, we started out that way. Nicole Kidman did
She
not
played
start
the
off
mom
that way.
in Aquaman, which I think was really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think she did a great job in that.
She did.
After Big Little Lies, she did
Which is pretty
do a movie called Bombshell, which I think is somewhat of a musical, but I could be wrong. I haven't checked it
Bombshell
out yet.
based off of Marilyn Monroe.
Possibly.
Based off of Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please.
Yes.
Yes, please.
I thought that was going to be a real thing.
I hope so. But Bombshell looked pretty good. It stars Charlize Theron
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay.
and also Nicole Kidman and also Nicole Robbie. I'm sorry, Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
I've had a
I
few
was like,
fucking
who's
drinks,
Nicole
alright?
Robbie?
I've had
Okay.
a few drinks. It also has John Lithgow and Allison Janney.
Mm,
Okay.
I absolutely adore her ever since I saw a little-known movie called 10 Things I Hate About You.
Never seen it.
What?
It's a joke.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Never seen it more
Thank
than
God, because I was about to change our lineup of movies we're going to watch tonight.
Never seen it except for
The last time
100 times I've seen it.
You're just too good to be true.
That band is Ramona High School in Riverside's
Is
marching
it
band.
really?
Oh.
No wonder the lead marching band dude was Hispanic.
Yes, that's-
Da-da-da-da.
I love you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby.
To warm the lonely nights, I
Okay.
love you, baby.
Trust in me
When I say
that we're drunk. Okay. So, yeah, Nicole Kidman, she did a good job.
She did a great job.
She was in pain for most of this movie, so it does make sense that she would be breathy and looking faint all the goddamn time in this movie because
I mean,
she was
Not
on
only
the
that,
urge
she
to relax.
suffers from tuberculosis.
yeah, she's supposed to be sick.
No, I get that. I'm talking about
Tuberculosis
where
attacks the lungs.
the actress got that from. She
Yeah,
got
for
it
sure.
from life kind of being pretty shitty on making this movie. That's where she got it from.
For sure.
But this and the others are my favorite
Yeah.
movies of hers.
So, prop fun fact: the blood that she coughs up is a concoction of corn syrup, red food dye, and water.
Big surprise.
Ooh.
It's always corn syrup, red food dye, and water.
Well,
For you
I'm willing to-
indie filmmakers out there, corn syrup, red food dye, and water.
it's called the Carrie effect. 'Cause that's what they use for the blood in the movie Carrie. It is.
Oh, I believe you.
And I mean, that doesn't sound that bad to put in my mouth, so.
Not gonna watch
True.
it, but I believe you.
You can't watch something from the 70s. You know what the scariest thing from the 70s?
Disco?
The KKK. Okay, like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, now
KKK did not start in the 70s.
Now-
no, but they were
now-
still there.
nowadays they're getting a little ballsy with blood. Like Walking Dead, a lot of those blood scenes, they're using like real pig's blood.
Pig blood.
Well,
yeah.
you know what?
We
I
talked about that already.
appreciate that because that shit for real was really real. I love The Walking Dead. That's my. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on season 10 this
10?
right now.
Holy shit!
That's how many seasons they got now?
Dang.
Yeah,
I fell off after Glenn died. It broke my heart.
spoiler for people.
No, I went another season.
Yeah.
But it broke my heart and I couldn't stick with it.
Hey man,
Kill the Asian guy. God damn it.
I'm with him until.
The bitter end. That being said, Nicole Kidman has many a project coming out because that's what she does. That being said, she's got a project called The Prom coming out, Northman, 9 Perfect Strangers. She's got a series called The Undoing. She's an
She stay
A-list
working.
actress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she stay
That's
working.
what she does.
She's married to Garth Brooks.
Is that who she's married to?
No, she's
No.
married to some other country
This is
dude.
a country singer, not Garth Brooks. I'm sorry.
Definitely not garbage.
God damn it. My brother saw him in concert, and then Nicole Kidman walked on stage with him.
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
That's what
Am
it
I
is.
right?
I don't know.
I just threw a white country dude out there.
Well, I didn't realize that she was born in Hawaii, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Keith
know-
Urban.
Keith Urban.
I was
Urban.
so
So
close.
you should know who Keith Urban
I know.
is because he's the guy that cried.
I know, during Kelly Clarkson's song.
Yes, during Kelly Clarkson's performance of Piece by Piece,
It's on American
which
Idol.
is Ashley's heartbreaking song that she cannot get through without shedding a tear. Like
You're
the
just too
Indian
much.
dude
I
from the
can't-
80s movies. Just
I-
one solitary
No, but I
tear.
need a.
Don't you
The
litter.
goal is to try. The goal is to try to sing through that song without breaking down, and I still
Yeah.
have not reached that goal yet.
Wow.
Good luck.
Well,
Neither has Kelly Clarkson.
Clark.
Kelly Clarkson. All right. On that note, I'm out.
Woo!
Well,
The light didn't go off like I wanted to,
It
but
didn't.
I'm out.
well, on that note,
Really? Fwah, fwah, fwah?
Fwah, fwah, fwah.
Y'all gonna
I'm
fuck
out.
in the parking lot? Do it in the Walgreens parking lot.
Yeah.
Fwah, fwah,
Fwah,
fwah.
so I'm out.
Thank God.
I feel like it was. I knew that Smashy Hicks was gonna have a lot of feelings. So
Yes,
like,
she did.
I tried to keep
Goodness.
mine pretty short.
I love this movie. Wait. Can we express our favorite song?
No.
Roxanne.
Mine's Roxanne too.
Word?
Yeah.
Of course it is. If I was going to choose a favorite song in this, we should be lovers.
We can't do that.
We should be lovers. And that's a fact. Because it's got a lot of songs in it that I love.
They're the creators of mashups.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like mashups. Mashups are fun.
Come What May is a...
Come on! I'm so gone.
Oh my god.
So let's move this along before Jason continues singing.
Yeah, please do.
What was that?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Please do.
So,
I'm so
we
done.
are done with our fun facts. Zenobia's quite hammered. And,
High
yeah.
five for Hammer.
yeah.
I've had like 7.
Fuck the gin. I'm
6
like,
or 7. I don't know. I'm fucking done.
Gin.
I feel great.
Fuck you,
This is
Smash
your
Lee
fault
gin.
for coming home.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. So, it's time for Z for the people. There is no Z for the people, except that you keep doing what you're doing. Find a way to donate money and your time to people, because right now we are living
We're in a pandemic.
shitty time, and everybody needs
Yeah.
some help.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you can help somebody out in even the
Help.
smallest way.
Yeah, the food banks. Speaking of a movie musical, their theater companies are accepting donations.
Yeah.
All of Broadway is shut down right now.
It is.
Yes.
Along with this show, Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people's dreams is to be on Broadway. Some people made it this year and got it cut pretty short. So donate to that if you can.
You can. Absolutely.
Again, Feed America. Every dollar is 10 meals. So I spent $25 and did 250 meals for some people who needed it.
That's
And
great.
I didn't even miss that $25. So, I mean, like, go ahead and do something that you can.
Something, even if it's donating to like buying from your local restaurants.
For sure. We got some
Markets.
bread delivering tomorrow
It's better be
from
good
our
bread.
It's better be good
local.
bread.
I've been hearing about it all night. It better be good.
What is
ass
it called?
bread.
It's a family-owned bakery.
Yeah, support your family-owned businesses.
Businesses, because they're the ones who are not going to be around once
Yeah.
we get back to normal. So,
Yeah, and tomorrow's the weekend, and we're gonna get some bread in here, and I'm gonna eat some pastries, and maybe drink a mimosa
But yeah. But
maybe, yeah.
at 2 p.m. because I'm drunk as fuck right now.
I am so ready to,
Yeah.
like, pass the fuck up. I've been up since 7, so I'm kind of,
she's getting tired.
I'm running on
She
E.
got those drunk, sleepy eyes.
I have straight drunk. About 30
But-
minutes ago, those drunk sleepy eyes hit, and I could not shake it. Couldn't shake it.
But yeah,
here.
it's still like things are slowly starting to reopen.
Yeah.
Like people are
We're
slowly.
getting there, guys. You just
Yeah.
gotta be responsible.
You just gotta be
Keep wearing your
responsible.
mask. Keep flattening the curve, and we're gonna get through this together.
Mm-hmm.
We need your help. Be responsible.
We're in this together.
That's
We're
all
in this
You know, if don't donate to anything if you can't afford it, but damn it, be responsible.
Yeah.
Don't pass anything along. That's the biggest thing I can tell you.
Take a roll of toilet paper and give it to your UPS driver.
Yes, I still offer my UPS driver some fruit and a glass of water, some coffee. You know, they refuse, but
You gotta offer them a bathroom.
yeah,
Offer 'em
I
a
should do
bathroom.
That's the next step.
Because these fools are peeing in Snapple bottles on
Yeah,
the side of the road.
probably.
Yeah, absolutely. Or them thick Gatorade bottles.
Those Gatorade bottles.
Speaking of Gatorade, I need some electrolytes.
Oh, damn, Gina.
Let's go to 7-Eleven.
And that is my Z for the people.
All right. Well, I think we're out.
We done.
All right, guys, we're out of here. We're
Yeah.
just short of 3 hours, but we're gonna cut it down for you guys.
Yes.
We appreciate you so much. We are very drunk because this
Of
was
gin.
a damn good
Fuck
drink.
gin!
Jim be fucking us up, but also the combination of Zenobia coming back home
Yeah.
and seeing us in 3D.
Yeah.
This has been so great. It has made me very happy.
Me too.
This has been another episode of Lights Camera
Cocktails!
We will see you guys next week with a brand new episode, and I'm very excited. For
It's gonna be a good episode.
It's gonna be damn good.
Hopefully it's
our
not a
first
drenching.
for one of my favorite podcasts.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it.
We haven't talked about it.
All right, guys, we're out of here. See you next week.